Yes.
All things holy.
I've actually got that date.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I hope you're excited.
Yay, we're
Date.
live.
Yeah.
It is in fact a
We
date.
are.
A DT.
A daddy?
A daddy. It's a daddy, though.
I hate you all.
Mom's reaction
I
was great.
truly hate
I love you
all.
too, daddy.
Stop. God.
You're awful.
You're putting too much of a D there. It's daddy.
Please don't be a daddy.
Please don't.
Please
be-
don't be a daddy.
Is that us?
No.
Oh.
Dad.
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
That's
I
us.
was like, why?
Why is-
Didn't you know Kyle got a makeover and he looks exactly like Goku?
Look that
Blue
we have
hair.
blue hair.
He's in his new form of
Mhm.
Super Saiyan.
Yeah. That's actually what Lazarus has looked like all along.
He's actually secretly Goku,
Oh.
and no one has noticed.
You can pop this one when it starts.
Oh, it's started.
Well then,
I'm not gonna drink another one. I just.
Well, it's for. Here, I'll pop this one. I'll drink this.
Yay.
Yeah.
Shit, man, I got like things to post. You got Twitter
I already
open?
did it.
Yeah, but you do Discord.
No, I didn't do it. You do it to Discord.
Bless me.
No.
Let's see.
Bless
you are unblessed. Just some weird aura flowing out of him.
Yeah, just like actually stealing his soul.
Snip nap me, snip nap.
Yeah, Nick Schmirk, yeah. And you just like remove someone's life force. You just age that. You just make their
They
soul.
shrivel up and age and just
You
crumble.
make their soul age backwards so you can take it from their body.
Oh. I don't mean to be like the guy who puts titles of other stuffs on here.
But I'm gonna be that guy.
But I'm gonna be that guy. Humble Bundle's giving out Amnesia: The Dark Descent and the rest of the Amnesia games for free right now.
Oh, that's cool.
Really?
So yeah. So I got that.
I want that.
Get it.
So
My computer's upstairs.
Right, just do it afterwards because it lasts for like
How
a
long is
whole
it?
month.
no, this was like a really short thing. It might have been 24 hours. I don't know.
Well,
Well, if you have it, I'll play after yours.
Boom.
easy peasy, lemon cheesy.
Easy.
It's coeasy.
Okay.
Easy peasy, lemon easy.
So, done with that. Hello.
Good helloing? What's up?
Oh no, I just saw that and it
It's
kind of
still
freaked
ad-
me out.
Yeah,
Oh, you paused
I paused
it.
it because this just takes up bandwidth, and I'd rather just look at chat. That's all that matters.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Right. I taste what you're smelling in.
What?
Yeah.
I smell what you're tasting in?
wait.
That's disgusting.
Neither of those work.
I know.
Anyways,
It's the combination.
Hey,
of
everybody.
multiple things.
welcome to our
Whichever one
It's
it
the
is.
fourth one.
fourth installment.
Yeah, it's the fourth one.
Powerful.
Fourth
rewind.
installment, Scriptures of the Mad God, starring
people.
4 different.
Starring D's nuts.
Just
Ha,
guys who never mind.
got him. It's just dudes being guys, man.
Just
Guys
what's
being
better than this? Dudes being guys.
Hang on.
So-
Let me just.
Yeah.
I got my caramel
just a little
macchiato with
So I
4
exist.
shots of espresso.
4
Right.
shots?
4 shots. Only 4 shots, dude.
Where's
It's okay.
mine?
I can't ask you on the telly, or else I would have gotten you one.
Sure.
I'll probably go out and get another one. I'm not wrong. Anyways, so my memory is a little foggy right now as I have broken apart 7 hours of sleep into almost halves. So I'm a little foggy. What happened last time?
All right. So I got the notes here.
Okay.
We totally fucked somebody up.
Actually, pretty much what happened was the.
Oh, right,
Was the-
disintegration. Kandra stopped existing.
Yeah, Kandra stopped existing. Xylophant stopped existing after I punched his face into the ground.
No. You didn't just punch his
Yeah,
face.
I mean, a
you
little.
punched his face out of existence.
And then punched holes in the ground. I met my father again.
And then he died.
We had
Again.
not good words with each other, and then he died
Again.
right before my eyes. Again.
You know how you feel.
I know.
I think I made that joke. Yeah.
No, here's the thing. I appreciate that joke because of how fucking, like, half salty he's trying to make Raiden sound right now in another campaign.
Thanks, DM, who was currently a player.
Yeah, seriously. Anyways,
Oh, we also learned about planeswalkers and about some guy named Val Keldron.
who was a planeswalker?
Yeah,
Also, I don't have any dice, so can somebody hit me up?
yeah.
Absolutely not. How dare
You
you?
can use some of my dice.
Nope.
Or
I'm gonna
not.
go ahead and veto that for you.
Actually, I have this set. I'll use this one.
Okay, eat my set,
Do it.
then.
Well, I need 2 sets actually, because no, I'll just roll one twice.
I'm gonna use the same
Or
icy
just take some
blue.
extra dice.
So
This
yes,
set is incomplete, so you can probably get
this set is actually
the
also
D10 from
incomplete.
it. Here's the D10. That set's incomplete.
I think 20.
You also need a D20 for what? Oh, for attacking. I guess.
Yeah, I attacked twice.
Why do you need a D20?
Why? No, I second D20.
Oh, I
he
see.
has one.
No, we're making the joke.
Prepare to fight. D&D.
This is a parody.
I've never heard
This
that.
is-
See, I just made it up.
I'll
gonna
eat
use
your
what- I'm
ass.
No,
it's
pre-
D&D.
Prepare for
That's
my
not-
might.
I wish there
Those
were
aren't the same
I'm gonna have to
activity.
redo all the sets because my bag disappeared.
I need. There's $1.
So, anyways,
I'm
yes, you
missing
guys learned
one.
about planeswalkers. So, to recap, planeswalkers are either mortal or immortal beings that have
That are-
somehow managed to ascend
Yeah.
past
They're,
godhood.
they're,
They
they're
just
more
dabble in
powerful
everything.
than gods. They are mortal people who are more powerful than gods. Or immortal.
They are able to unlock. It's basically using, and I don't mean to like throw this out if anyone hasn't played Skyrim, but it's basically as if the skeleton key was its own human being, but multiple other human beings who understand how to unlock the doors of the universe. Bat. What?
Yeah.
Did she just not disapprovingly nod at me? Shake
No.
her head?
She's played Skyrim. She knows what's up.
That's the thing. Planeswalker. So the gods in this world can't really move between too many different planes because they're on lockdown because of how Scylla wanted it to be. Unfortunately, in doing so, she let loose the creation of literally the most powerful beings in the universe.
Which
But that's
is-
okay.
Even more powerful than her.
Oh my
It's
god.
Dab
just
on.
like
It-
I don't know. I feel like that's just the flaw there.
Well, she wasn't in the first place intending to do that. It just kind of happened. It was an effect of what she did.
When you accidentally.
It's like, remember that
create
one
a-
time we strangled those kids and the cops found you? It just kind of happened.
Yeah, yeah. It just kind of.
How could you possibly connect that to this?
Like-
How could you connect murder?
Which, by the way, didn't happen.
Yeah,
I
to
didn't.
clarify.
I didn't.
Yeah, we
I have to
definitely-
clarify this. I did not strangle kids.
You're right, they were preteens.
No, they
no,
weren't.
no, no,
I
no,
did,
no,
there
no,
were
no,
no
no,
strangling.
stop.
Zero stranglings. None.
Goodness gracious.
Now I might have strangled people in D&D or in like a video game, but I have never strangled real life people.
Let the record.
Let the
that
record
he-
show.
It's relapsing.
that he is definitely not strangled anybody that I know of. So, without further ado, going back to it, yes, you guys know about planeswalkers, the gods, stuff like that. There is a war, not brewing. It's officially just kind of went over the pot.
Yeah,
so
well,
to
I mean,
speak.
it's been over the pot for about 2 entire cities destroyed
Yeah.
before someone decided to do something.
Correct.
And the only person who was the leader of the people who decided to do something is dead now, already, right at the beginning.
One of them, one of a few. Yes,
The guy who basically was...
he was the god of good deeds.
So we're out of the frying pan, you could say.
We're,
we
we're
were-
in the fire.
We are in the fire.
We didn't start the fire, but
We definitely got put in it. So
It's always burning.
it was always burning.
It was always burning since, Scylla caused the world to start turning.
oh god, wow, that's I
You're welcome.
appreciate you. So yeah, the 4 horsemen,
Three
horsemen.
Val, Keldron, Declan, Illuin, Elor. Anyway, sorry, I was going for we didn't start the fire.
I'm so done with you. Yeah. So the 3 horsemen now are trying to basically kickstart the apocalypse
Yeah.
in order to get revenge on the Valor Guard for,
Existing.
well, they're sure. Let's just go with existing for now.
Because I don't think we know the actual reason.
No, you don't.
Right.
You don't. Give me a second to sneeze.
There you go.
No,
Give me the.
to kickstart the apocalypse,
All right, we're good.
to fight the Valor Guard because they're evil, and being evil is what the demon people do, and obviously the Valor Guard are good, so, I mean, evil people want evil things done.
Really?
No, actually.
So wait, they don't like donate.
My
to
excuse
hotels
is
or-
cleric. All right.
I didn't ask for this.
Yeah.
I think Eller's is more like, hey, I've seen Real Evil, and I don't want that to be here.
I can, as the DM, I can totally hear that, you know? So anyways, you were on the... You know, okay there?
Okay there.
You are currently on the barren waste of the battlefield that, you know, was... Let's go ahead and say that battle was a success.
I'm okay.
It's
all right.
empiric victory.
Did Bareth get destroyed?
No.
Then it was a victory.
Right. so Battle of Bareth. Bareth isn't destroyed.
I don't really think it was a Pyrrhic victory either, because
My god is dead.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
one
so-
of their gods is also dead, who was more powerful than your god.
As is your dad.
He's
That
you know,
defines a Pyrrhic victory.
no, Pyrrhic victory is more loss.
We won, but at a cost.
But no, it'd be a way big cost, like
Right.
too much of a cost.
My bad. Careful with that.
I think that
Second
cost was
Redemption.
worth it. Ow.
I had to readjust.
I feel like the combination of your god and my dad equals the power of the dude that I beat to death.
It was a group effort.
It was a group effort.
Dude, I fucked him up with those witch bolts.
So I'm just saying, yes, Xylophon died
No, he's fucked.
and totally took Kandrith with him. Now,
That motherfucker.
Q scene, smoky battlefield, a couple of other gods, and you three misfits.
Who were the other gods with us?
Oh, Methanil, Rathanir, Hilatia.
That's what I'm thinking.
Methanil, Wrath.
She's the one with the bow.
She is. She's the goddess of the hunt.
Yeah.
Who else?
I think that's it, honestly.
Methanil, Rathanir, and you said
Hilatia.
Hilatia.
You will not spell those right.
I know. And I know Solaris was here.
He's actually gone. Solaris is gone.
Alright, well, what a pussy.
AFK.
We didn't want
No,
him
no.
anyway.
I mean, he paid his respects and he immediately just
Yeah.
went away. Like,
Get it out
I
of
gotta get my tan on.
He is a tan.
yeah, he went to Plant.
Planet tan. I was gonna go for that too.
Yeah. So I mean, hey, you know,
He went to
Sponsor.
sponsor.
he went to he went to himself because he's the sun.
He's just a badass.
He says, hey, thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of leather. I'm just,
Like a Bill Words kind of tune. Too.
yeah, that's Solarius right there.
Solaris is Bill Words.
Sun bleached.
So, smoky battlefield.
So there were three gods.
He's a deadly laser.
Three gods.
All right, what the fuck happened? What was that shit?
So,
Oh yeah.
as he's getting into character, a halfling just appears in front of the group.
Oh fuck.
Well, that was
Presence or absence of pumpkin.
absence of pumpkin.
Absence of pumpkin.
He is holding it though.
Okay, there you go.
He's in.
His redhead looking ass.
Yep. He goes, well, that was, you asked what happened? That was a battle. I mean, what did you expect from a battle? Don't lick your face with me.
Don't lick your face with me. Leans over and licks his face.
Can we get a shirt out of that?
Don't lick your face
Can
with
we
me.
get somewhere? It's gonna be on the line of shirts we have. Somewhere between like, that's fucking dope, dude. And
A book it like a thesaurus.
Book it like a
thesaurus. Or
just Julianisms.
Julianisms. Jinx. Oh fuck, DM can't talk. What's up?
That's how I say the word Julian.
boom.
We have to say it 3 times.
What are these rules? They add rules.
That's no. It's been always.
Yeah, it's
three
always
times.
been
I thought it was
times.
whenever the person bought them a Coke that they could speak.
No, that's Jinx
No.
owe me a cup.
That's Jinx Yomi Cup.
Why is there different forms of... Anyways,
If-
back to the story.
You know, if you both say Jinx at the same time, you can go up to triple Jinx.
We're talking about this after D&D for sure. This is going to be a topic. Anyways, so yeah, that was a battle. I mean, what did you expect from a battle? Now, did it go well? I'd say it definitely did.
Bad guy's dead.
A bad guy is dead. Of like 8 bad guys.
So I kind of went ahead and manifested myself real quick because I'm figuring you guys want a favor.
Yeah, I'll take one of mine.
I say why don't we just call them all in? Because I don't know when the fuck they're just gonna not exist anymore.
I'll exist. I'll just stop being your friend. I'll be more of an acquaintance. Like,
Right,
I'll invite
exactly.
you for tea every now and then, but if you want to come
No,
hang out on Saturday, it's just not going to work.
Alright, so how many favors do we have? 3?
2.
2. I thought we had 3.
We
No,
agreed on
both
2.
both of you got one, and I
No.
made him.
Yes.
I'm not giving you a favor. What the fuck?
Oh, so actually,
I've got
Elvis
2
has 2
favors.
favors.
Yeah.
So you can convince him.
Well, right. I'm just saying it's like a group effort. I know you were going
For
to
the
ask-
greater good, I'll totally
Ultimate-
use the favors, but
Ultimately, you're going to, use the favor on what you want, but, like, we can give our opinions. Yeah. What are these favors?
Jesus Christ, man, hairball.
What do these favors encompass? Like, literally anything, or like...
Okay, there
you
are
know.
definitely some stipulations. Let me get out my parchment. Okay, so
It's like a
Any-
mile long.
yeah,
it just
anything I'm
rolls
physically
off.
capable of doing is probably, I think, the extent of it.
right. So, he
And it must be the Wolf Cantor.
yeah, that's the thing.
We're
so,
helping Kendra, so she'll probably be nice to us.
Cantor's dead, so I
Kendrick
don't
did say-
think...
So he
He
does
is
say
the will-
yes.
will of
Right now,
Kendrick.
I'm still bound to you. So basically, anything that's pro Candrith is probably going to work. Anything that is against Candrith probably won't. So if you want to do something evil to the evil guys, I can't do that. I can send them flowers for you.
Well, I feel like the Will of Candorth might want them dead.
Hey, you never know that. He looks over to Auric and he goes, "All right, I'm just playing. All right, fine, yeah, that'll work."
Alright, why don't we just ask a favor? Why don't you just kill them all?
That's
Just move on.
it's
There
not
it is.
possible. It's not possible.
I-
I can't do that. First of all,
What good are you?
one of them alone would kill me instantly.
I mean, it took 3 of us to kill one of them.
How about
Yeah, but he a big boy, right?
how about
They
this?
bigger boys.
How about
You also had the
Shit.
assistance of several different gods.
How about this? Okay, I've been thinking about this a little bit. I think I've come to a good
Oh,
decision.
you've actually come to thought on one of your decisions. That's good.
Shut the fuck up.
Alright, just saying.
Eat my fucking
All right,
ass.
just listen. All right,
Tonight?
I'm gonna pull up my map. I'm gonna say, can you imbue this so I know where they are at all times?
That's pretty fucking
know what?
good. I never would have thought of something like that.
You know what? I can do that. I can definitely do that.
They're labeled with pumpkins.
It's the and every time you open the map, you go, I solemnly swear I'm only hunting evil.
I actually was going to do something like that.
that's
I was
awesome.
going to pull a Marauders map. I'm
Do
not
it.
shitting you.
Rock and roll.
So yeah, he goes. So he just touches it and it fucking shows up. The map like disappears, blanks out, and then comes back. Now there's nothing.
Kind of like slide it around, like an iPad, find the whole world or some shit.
Zoom in and
you
shit.
can. You know what?
Mix
Yeah,
to
fuck yeah. You
zoom.
can totally do that. You can zoom in. You can fucking
Fuck
scroll.
yeah,
Why
magic
not?
map.
It's fuck it. Yeah. And he says whenever they come back onto the physical plane, they will show up as pumpkins.
I'm the map.
According to the color of what they are. So you got rid
Alright,
of
so there's
green.
not going to be a green pumpkin.
No. Unless somehow they manage to bring back
Resurrect.
literally nothing. They bring back nothing of him. But I
Or
doubt
unless
it.
they captured his soul somehow.
Well, I mean, consciousness
Oh, well,
is kept in
I
the
don't
head.
know,
I
yeah.
have to say for the record, it's pretty sick.
So
Do
you
we have-
guys will
do
be
we have
able
to
to
bring
at
them up?
least have a decent head
honestly,
start
I
whenever they
don't
pop up.
think I want him with us anymore.
How about this? How about this? Also, whenever they do come up, your map is gonna make a sound like a bell.
Ding. It's like
Like a
you
text
got man.
notification.
No, I'm the map.
I'm the
it's-
map.
I'm the
No,
map.
I'm not. I'm the mapping. The horsemen of the apocalypse.
Where are the horsemen of the apocalypse?
Can you see them? Ding, ding. That's right.
I'm not.
This is a wall of flame engulfing the earth. You found them.
Literal blood curdling screeches of the damned. Just there they are.
Monkey bones and a pair of boots.
Doors
Some
chained
some
up.
purple
Some dark bloody
backpack.
dungeon.
I'm so done.
That's terrifying.
This is great. I love it. But yeah, so it'll make a little like a bell noise whenever they appear back on, and whenever they leave, it'll make the same noise. That seem fair?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It reminds me of I have a feeling if they know that this is a thing, They're just gonna annoy the shit out of us by popping back and forth.
Okay.
Basically, like the Breath of the
Spam
Wild announce
texting.
sound.
You're
announcing
telling
sound
me
of
that
the
they are
shrine
going
you're in.
to mimic being in a massive group text
Yeah.
all the time?
Sending spaces and nothing else
Alright.
into the text.
All right.
Okay, I've got one more thing. I'm gonna
what-
talk to him telepathy real
Alright.
fast. All right, I'm gonna hit him up and be like, hey, all right. So here's the thing, man. Would it be possible to grant me limited mortality? Like, yeah, sure, I can be slain, whatever, but I'm kind of done with the whole aging process.
All right. Now,
You know how many people asked for that? Do you really know how many people asked for that? They didn't even have the favors, and they
Probably a lot.
begged for me to give them that.
Probably a lot.
So, you're gonna feel real fucking special here in the next 5 minutes.
Awesome.
Hang on.
No, you're not.
This is
I
telepathy.
know.
to this.
I
You
know.
can't hear any of it. You're just standing there.
Basically, I looked at you. I looked at him, lift an eyebrow.
and he just nods. like I was gonna ask, would it cost a favor to ask for information from him?
With
No,
the map,
no,
we got-
not at all.
With the map, we probably don't make,
So
know
here's
where
the
they
thing.
are.
Here's the thing. As long as I'm bound to Candrith, I can't really trick you guys.
All right.
So you're safe.
What do you know about planeswalkers? Because the only person who really knew anything's fucking dead, apparently.
All right. Well, your dad was basically fucking espionage for these motherfuckers. Planeswalkers are like next level shit. I'm telling you. So you know how the whole story a couple centuries ago. Scylla split herself up into all of us. Hi, kitty.
Shut up.
Sorry, I had to. She's so needy. She split herself up into several different pieces, and we all got to where we are, weakened and not in our full forms. Well, she also created these. No, damn it, we're still in a battlefield. Let's go to my library. He snapped his finger, and we're all sitting at a table.
He's in like that red coat and a pipe sitting next to like
In a
fire
fireplace.
and a bear,
And the bear
rug.
put- Yes! Yes!
We're like in
Yes!
sync today.
All right, so yeah, he's in
Fine,
there.
there's also a really long ass table that is almost
You know-
too close to the fireplace that we're sitting at.
Yeah, I'm thinking of an infinite wall with just mounted trophies.
Yes! Okay,
It's
so
just endless.
very just cliche fucking red upholstery chair, fucking pipe, smoking some tobacco.
Brass pumpkin-shaped
He's got that silk fucking robe on. He fucking turns around in his chair.
He has the pumpkin on and is smoking through the pumpkin.
Okay, let's not do that. I mean,
It's like a
that'd
corn
be-
cob.
The pipe is a pumpkin.
The pipe is a pumpkin. I need to have a pumpkin pipe now. That's awesome. Anyways, so he fucking turns around. And he says, "So basically, whenever Scylla created these gods,
It's not pipe if you know what I mean.
so yeah, pipe it up. Anyways,
Hey.
so whenever she created these planeswalkers, she meant for them to be researchers, scientists, expedition type people, I guess. You know, journeymen, I guess. She wanted them to go and explore different universes because even though she was all powerful, she knew that she could not be the only god out there. So she created these beings who had the potential to move into infinite different universes and basically chart the map of all the different universes so that we knew what we were up against in case something went shitty. So, little reference, it's like with League, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The void was suddenly available, you know, but it's multiple different universes and shit. With all could possibly be crazy beings, evil creatures, or bunnies. Who the fuck knows?
Eternity and nothingness and, being better than everybody else can probably fuck with your head.
Yeah,
A
so
reality full of liquor.
I
Imagine that.
I was honestly when he said bunnies, I thought of an AU where all of our characters are rabbits.
and honestly,
just
that
hairless.
could, that could be a thing. You're an Egyptian rabbit.
Burn victim bunny.
Burn the money. This is great.
I'm like
So,
that one evil
he-
villain that's like his pet, it's half his face is a bird.
And so is his rabbit.
Got an eye patch on a rabbit.
I'm done. Okay, so
Okay.
yeah. Anyways, he says. So
it's like evil Perry the Platypus.
the planeswalkers were meant to chart the map of the different universes and make sure that we didn't have neighbors who were trying to actually murder us. So we had some original planeswalkers. These original beings were in fact immortal, albeit not all of them were immortal, but these were. Sorry, let me get to it because I do have it, and it is painful to find all this. Okay, here we go. Can I help you? So, of course, there's Val Keldrin, there's Samuel, and there's Matthias. Now, a little bit of a spoiler in my original campaign with Notlage, Val Keldrin, of course, is the villain.
Mm-hmm.
Matthias is that dude in the cool underwater castle.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
We knew that.
And
Okay,
then
just-
Samuel is what's his face? Ethan's guy.
Yes. So, those are the 3 original planeswalkers. They are in fact immortal. And when I mean immortal, the only thing that can kill them, well, it's like diamonds to diamonds. Planeswalkers can
Dust
only
to
kill.
dust.
I was trying to remember her name. Carlia.
Carlia is also a
That's
planeswalker,
Carlia.
but immortal.
Yeah.
I know that
Getting
name.
there.
You know Carlia?
It was in Skyrim.
Yeah, she was the elf.
She was the
Garrus's.
the magic elven.
Yes. Anyways,
What's
she's
it
the
doesn't
bowman.
matter.
She's
Doesn't
a
matter.
Anyways, so yeah, Matthias, Samuel, and Val Keldrin. Those were the original immortal planeswalkers. They were sent on a couple expeditions. I don't really want to go into the details of exactly when, but basically around the time that you guys were originally created. Well, I mean, like you. Maybe you.
Maybe
he points. Yeah, he points to fucking.
Wait, does he actually say that?
No, he says, maybe you.
It's like,
Yeah, I definitely.
take
Yeah,
note.
yeah.
Put a pin
Why?
in that.
Puts a fucking pin in that, and he goes on. So, anyways, yeah. So they go out and explore, and well, Val Keldrin finds something that he really shouldn't have. A universe where it's basically Australia. Everything wants to kill you.
Basically Australia.
It's like, what's Australia? It's
What
like
the
you.
fuck is Australia?
No, I
made?
didn't. That was out of canon. Okay, so
It's the AU where everyone plays squash.
just stop.
I beat your ass in cornhole.
Anyways, yeah, he says the entire universe was just filled with powerful beings that could never be sated by the powerful bloodlust that they had. Cam?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Are you okay?
That was Big Bang Theory.
Your character go insane? Are you saying he just starts singing?
He just sits down, starts rocking.
Anyways, so Val Keldrin finds something he shouldn't have: the universe where everything had a bloodlust that was insatiable, ready to kill everything. Mostly all of them were far more powerful than Scylla and any of us.
That's pretty hot.
We were ants.
That's pretty hot.
Oh God, I'm so wet
Oh
right
my
now.
God.
So anyway,
Can somebody give me a towel?
so after the expedition was done and they came back with their findings, the council was held with all the gods, and the planeswalkers revealed their findings. Val Keldrin was, to say the least, shook. I had to.
Finish shook.
A couple of gods, including myself, started to think that Val Keldrin was losing his grip on this world. Started losing faith in Scylla and the contingencies she put in place.
Okay.
As soon as the war started, after the split between the original gods into the Valor Guard and the Zinlari, and the tension started growing, Planeswalkers started picking sides. Val Keldrin is with the Demon Lords. Samuel and Matthias are with us, but I say us in a very quotational way. I don't know how long I'll be on this side, but with Planeswalkers could potentially up the power of several different gods by grabbing different items and relics from different universes. Like, the crystal in the last campaign. You could grab something, give them more power to help in the war. So, Nice. So these planeswalkers started having their own agendas. They wanted a specific outcome. They basically made it happen. So the whole puppet thing that your dad was talking about, very much true. Planeswalkers are just manipulating these fucking gods as if they were marionettes. So, nice, you got your dice.
Yeah, I found my dice.
His DCA present.
What?
His DCA present.
Do you know the
That's also
full extent that these planeswalkers, like their abilities, what exactly they can do, other
No.
than go to
all.
different planes and realities? Basically, just go to a different timeline if they fuck up.
They can
small bag in
travel
here.
time.
Okay.
They have infinitely more speed than even us gods. I mean, their reflexes with the abilities that they've been given make them effectively, constantly, minimum 10 steps ahead of any of us. They could have an entire set of plans and contingencies set up in seconds, where it took us at least 20 years. They have the ability to unlock any amount of power and place it or bestow it upon any creature or entity that they feel necessary that needs it. Basically, they can rewrite the entire universe.
Before it even happens.
Yep.
Alright, next question. So, they have Valkeldrin, you know, evil motherfucker. Where's our planeswalker?
So, Samuel is actually out on another expedition as we speak. He's trying to find more people, beings, to potentially bring over to our side and hopefully train to be a planeswalker. Now, realize it's kind of difficult to be one. Either, basically, multiple different planeswalkers have to basically write you in to the script of the universe, basically, and give you this potential, or you have to have the physical willpower and mental capacity to do it yourself. Only one person was able to do that. His name's J.W. Yenthor. Now, he's a planeswalker, but he's neutral. All he does is sit back and write what's happening. He's writing a book on the universe. And he doesn't really talk to us, but... Now, Matthias, he's currently actually holding council with a couple of the other gods up in your little sanctuary right now. I'm pretty sure you're also probably going to ask, why haven't one of the planeswalkers already rewritten everything and fixed this whole war? Well, of course, planeswalkers
Well, I kind of figured it wouldn't be that easy.
they
I
kind of
mean,
negate themselves
if-
constantly.
If Valkeldrin is trying to write it so he wins, and then, I don't know, this Matthias fellow
He's
tries
doing
to
the
write
same.
it that he wants to win as well, it just kind of cancels out and it's going to have to play out. I kind of figured something like that would happen. But it just makes me wonder, was anyone even aware any of this shit was going on? Because clearly Gandrith over here wasn't at all informed of exactly anything that was happening. Clearly he didn't know shite about his enemy.
Well,
And if they
believe
did,
it or...
and if they did know something, my question is, why the hell would the god of being good and making sure people don't suffer just ignore this threat and allow 2 entire cities full of innocent people to be completely obliterated?
Well, I mean, what is he gonna do? It's a planeswalker, right? Even if he tried to make a difference, like we said, rewriting history. And doing what the fuck they want.
Basically,
That's
what
cool.
is happening is that, yes, let's say city's about to be destroyed. The Zinlori effectively make it to be. Okay, our planeswalkers effectively make it unbe. So our forces clash. I'm telling you right now, their forces are more powerful than ours. So effectively, after that cancel out, they're still winning.
So maybe we should
Right, so
shorten our forces a little bit if we can find a way.
Exactly.
so
That's what I'm thinking.
So it's not about winning; it's about evening it out.
So let me get this straight. So you saw the battle. You know what's gonna happen, basically. You know Ryan was going to be attacked. You knew what the fuck else? Palindril would be attacked.
Yep.
You knew that this army was stronger. and instead of gathering some kind of tactics or figuring out any kind of strategy, you just decided to not even deal with it. You just decided to let them take what they wanted.
Well,
Without any opposition.
I don't make the final decision. Maybe the original 6 have some sort of master plan.
I'd like to see what it is.
You know what?
Because right now I don't fucking see it going anywhere.
being mad at him is not going to change anything.
Well, I'm not mad at him. I'm mad at pretty much all these people who fucking apparently knew about this shit.
You'd
And
be
now
surprised
and now
how
I'm
little the
fucking
gods
dragged into
truly
it.
care
Oh.
about this world. Worlds can be remade.
That's kind of a given.
Well, if you really think about it, this is the only world they get.
No,
Just
it's
like
not.
us. What do you mean, no, it's not? Alright, hear me out. If it's in Lorai, if they succeed and they destroy this world,
Mm-hmm.
you think after they destroyed this world, they're not going to continue to pursue more power?
He's got a
If they've
point.
taken over this world and they control everything in this world, they have everything, all the magical artifacts, everything that can create power,
In the
give
grand
you power,
scheme, everything in
and then
this
they
place
use
is
it
nothing.
to destroy the good guys, the good gods. Then suddenly they don't even exist anymore, and they don't have anything that they have.
You're right, but this isn't the last beacon or anything. In the grand scheme, everything here, it's basically nothing. This is a speck in the grand scheme of what their war is.
So
No, I
what
mean,
you're saying is
you-
we should just give up?
You both got a point, and no, we shouldn't.
No, I'm saying we throw a little speck into their cogs. All it takes is one piece of dirt to stop the machine.
Right, which is what I'm also saying.
I really like that metaphor, actually. Thank you. That was good.
Throw a speck into their cocks.
Cogs. Your
Yeah,
cock
yeah.
won't work after I am done with it. It's like, oh, that's uncomfortable.
Did you just turn to Boris the Lovehammer right there?
Fuck yeah, I did. So,
Oh.
anyways,
Alright, hang on, wait. I have to ask, who the fuck is Jacob Sanders? And why do I have one favor with him? Is it the potion dude that I bought the potions from?
That might have been it.
that might have been it, yeah.
Because I just have Jacob Sanders, one favor.
You got to write the profession.
Let me see your
episode you met
paper,
them.
actually.
I mean, it's kind of a mess.
I
but-
think it is Potion Guy because
And then the back
we're
has
making
all
drug
some other
jokes about
stuff.
Bernie Sanders.
Yeah, that's true.
It was the Potion Guy. It definitely was.
I think
Yeah.
it was.
It's totally the potion guy.
Alright, so.
No, it was not.
But
It was not the
that's what
potion
I
guy.
thought.
I remember. It's the guard. It's the fucking guard.
Yo, the guy that
It's the
gives us
fucking
the
guard.
food.
Yeah.
He gives us food. He's like, hey, if you ever need anything,
Yeah.
let me know.
Oh shit, right, okay, yeah.
Yeah, keep in mind, like, I need to start journaling this because it's complete improv. Like,
Yeah.
So are we. So like
Yeah.
we're also journaling as we go.
thank
so,
you. Okay, cool.
We're all holding some information.
Awesome. No, the potion guy, like,
The potion guy.
he didn't have a name,
That
but
was-
he was so...
He was potion seller.
He was potion seller!
Give me your
seller.
strongest
You
potion.
Yeah.
cannot handle my strongest potion. Anyways, so yeah, the grand scheme of things, blah blah blah, master plan. I don't know what it is, and honestly, I just want to be evil again. But it's like I'm not even a good evil. I'm just a shitty evil.
Yeah, you're like the god of minor annoyances. You know when I wake up in the morning and I'm looking for my keys, and they're not where I
savage.
left them?
That was fucking good.
My keys,
That was
aren't,
fucking good.
my keys aren't where I left them. You probably came into my house and moved them out of my key bowl and moved them onto my coffee table. You know what I'm saying?
That was fucking good.
Where's the salt shaker?
Where's the salt
TV
shaker?
remote.
It's up your ass. Like,
Everything's always in the couch, doesn't matter what it is. Where's my mom? In the couch.
where's
And then you're sitting in the shadows and you're like, I tricked you.
I like you doing an accent in an accent again.
I love it. You do understand that, like, I love and hate this fucking character. I hate Connor. Anyways, I'm gonna use a real name. I'm sorry, Connor.
No, you shouldn't do that. That like you just no.
No,
You can the character can totally be made after somebody, but you can't give a real name drop. That's just mean.
Connor?
it is
no,
mean.
don't.
No, just drop
Just
it.
don't, just don't.
It's good.
Okay.
Anyways,
Okay.
so
Okay there. Oh,
yeah,
What?
so minor
Yeah.
annoyances. That's
The god
good.
of minor annoyances. You're sitting in the shadows. I tricked you.
Where's my pot of gold?
That's good.
But yeah,
Anyways,
well, clearly you don't fucking know shite other than a little bit about planeswalkers, and
I think
I appreciate that.
I
but
think at this point we need to focus on moving forward.
right, we need to go speak to the big guys upstairs. and learn what this master plan of theirs is, or if they're just fucking winging it.
Actually,
Good luck getting an
I
audience
think
with them.
All
I
right,
think
well-
our forward now is preparing for whatever's going to happen because
You
eventually
guys-
this map is going to ding and we got to be ready. To
You
know what
guys
do
need
with it.
to appease them in some way. Do something good for the cause, and they might.
And we
Wait,
haven't already
what?
done something good for the cause. I feel like we could get an audience.
I think after doing what we did, we have to
I
be
feel like
at least
I feel
up
like
50-50.
defeating one of the four horsemen
Well, if
of
I
the
don't go
apocalypse.
60-40, but it's good.
Again, with the help of a couple different gods, I don't think
I
they're
mean,
really going to
we got
appreciate that.
Methanil and Rathanir and Halatia right here with us. I'm sure they watched us. I think they could vouch for us, right, guys?
I mean, at this point, we are brothers in arms, and any god with
I mean,
any sense
to
of
be
honor
fair, we
will
were about to
appreciate.
do it without them.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, so they shrug.
Don't you fucking shrug at me.
They shrug again.
You motherfuckers.
Anyways,
I
he
write
says-
in my journal. I remember this.
Methanil,
You're on my fucking list.
Methanil,
Methanil
remember
fucking
this.
shrugged at me, motherfucker.
Just pop up in the corner. You will remember this.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, he says, okay, fuck it, fine, try to get an audience, but I mean,
All right, we're done here.
oh well. What about your other favor? You want to save it because I probably got an appointment in about 2 hours with my cleric.
No.
Yeah,
No,
that
I'd
is
say-
the time to use it.
Yeah, you know what I asked for. So I mean, that's all I want really.
All right, well, you want to give it to one of them because I don't really give a shit at this point. I just want to leave.
No, give me what I asked
Give
for.
it to the one who can resurrect you.
Why would I give you? What? How-
No, I'm saying that out of character.
No. You know what I asked for.
What did you ask for?
All right. You start glowing.
Alright, what the fuck is going
And
on
you're
here?
emitting pumpkin particles.
No, not pumpkin. You smell like pumpkin pie and whipped cream.
Always.
Always.
Pumpkin,
Yes.
pumpkin spice.
I am pumpkin spice.
So he says, well, to fill you guys in, your buddy here just asked for immortality.
Alright, that's not really cool.
As a life cleric, objection.
Now, hang on. The only way he cannot die is age.
Right.
Disease still works. Normal killing still works.
Right, but when it's your time, it's your time.
Nope, not anymore.
You know, I still
Well,
got
it's-
shit
it's-
to do after all
Now,
this, right?
I mean, there's 3 ways it can be his time. Now there's only 2 ways it can be his time. And, like, he can there's still a 66% chance that
Of
he'll get
him-
his time.
Yeah. Those are good. Those aren't rookie numbers. We don't need to pump those up. Those are decent.
No, but I totally understand. What kind of dickhead wants to fucking be immortal? When all your friends and family are dead?
That one right there.
Oh, yeah, I know. That was a jab right at
No,
him in
there's,
his ugly ass face.
There's still business left. There's always business.
Right, but, you know, when you're gonna die, your business is usually pretty fucking settled.
When
You
I'm
know,
ready,
unless you're me father, and then you just feel like jumping in front of big ass laser beams.
you know,
Oh, hey, by the way.
Also, what the fuck was that?
What was what?
The instant death laser beam.
Yeah, the one that works as a reaction and can one hit kill a god.
Well, it's actually he already took a fuck ton of damage.
it's true.
Well, I mean,
It get 2 shot kills.
Yeah.
It's like a god ray of disintegration, but just more.
all right. How do we get that? Because I feel like that'd be really helpful for, you know, defeating Hazok, Kynar, Malfestor.
It's
any Valkeldred.
it's
I mean,
it's only a god spell,
all right. Well,
and it can be activated with a legendary action.
Fair enough.
all right. Well,
Not everybody knows it either.
Well, I'm guessing all 4 horsemen of the apocalypse know it.
Without a doubt.
I mean, they're the apocalypse. I mean, they're supposed to.
If they just
destroy
want to
everything.
slaughter things, they can
like-
do that.
Like, all right.
All they have to do is point it at the ground, and then things just get really fucking shitty. No, just playing.
All right. So it's 4 people. I'm assuming that's a really, really evil fucking spell to know.
It's basically like the killing curse.
Right. So I'm just gonna assume anyone on our side doesn't know it.
And even if you could figure out the spell, if you somehow ascended to godhood, your alignment actually affects how effective the spell will be.
So be a good guy. and
So
the
if you're
spell's gonna
lawful
go
good,
up a
this
flower.
shit doesn't do shite.
Okay. So you tell me
It
that
heals
that
you for
was
8,000
one evil
damage.
motherfucker we just put down.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yes.
It's a
He's
lightning
a
strike and worms.
Yeah.
Horseman
Yeah.
of the apocalypse.
It fucking-
was.
You're lawful good, you heal someone, and it heals them for full HP, like 8,000 HP, and gives them the rest in temporary hit
I like how you
points.
said HP in character.
Yeah, I love that. No, it doesn't do that. It just doesn't work. It doesn't puff out flowers. It could potentially backfire.
Alright, so you want to kill someone, and you just kill yourself.
I mean, if you really want it that way, yeah, you could totally do that. Just don't. Just don't.
What if it backfires? If it goes backwards, you just point it at yourself, and
That's not how it works.
sure it is.
Turn
God
around.
damn it, fucking Arthur! I'm not gonna call you your nickname.
Can you disintegrate a mirror?
You'd have to. There's only one way to find out.
I love him. I'm
Oh,
curious.
he gets old.
I believe it.
I was expecting.
Take
I
it.
believe it, or you have no idea.
You have no idea.
If its spell is based on light, then kinda? Because mirrors don't reflect 100% of the light.
No.
Mm-mm.
So would it negate a large percentage
But
of...
still probably destroy the mirror. Yes.
So you're saying like you're around a corner, you just pull a little hammer, you're like.
The mirror just disintegrates and it fires back.
Yeah, 99% of the laser goes.
Anyways,
Alright, I'm gonna fucking. I've taken note of the except for you at the beginning of time bullshit, and
yeah.
I'd like to fucking ask about that. What do you mean? What are you saying? You're over 200 years old.
Well, I don't think I have it written down anymore on this character sheet. When we talked about it before, how old I was.
Over 200
It was over 200 years, but there was like I knew the year that it was currently and the year that it is, or year at the time I died, this and that. That being said, avoiding the nouns, I need to answer this question. Like I was born over 200 years ago, somewhere around 260 something.
Well, no, it's 250 right now.
Right, but my character was born then, so he'd have to if he was born if he died 250 years ago, he'd have to be born almost 300 years ago.
Yeah. So it was 250 when you were born. It's 449.
Yeah. Basically, I give you that set of dates.
Alright, Mr. Life Cleric. What was that thing you were just telling our friend here about when it's your time?
Kendrick decided it wasn't my time anymore.
Well,
I'm still needed.
well,
I mean,
so you're just alive again.
by the will of Kendrick, yes, he is.
Didn't we watch him die a while ago too?
What? Yeah, we did watch him explode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or just like drain all life from his body.
Yeah, he kind of just like
Well, that was
flopped.
fucking,
Right, he's died twice then.
Yeah.
fucking stupid. Well,
Yeah, you're making fun of me.
Alright.
Come on.
Are you just revived at the age you were and you have the rest of your time until you die? Were you revived as if you were, in your current body? Age 1, just to
My-
start the fuck over?
My assumption.
Or are you just immortal? Because if you're immortal, I think you got a conflict with yourself there.
My assumption is when I'm done with my work here, I'll be done forever.
I don't think this is a good use of our time. We should probably get ready.
He's
for
got
what's
lots
the
of
next
fucking
step.
time, apparently.
Oh yeah, now I've got as much as I fucking want. We gotta go.
This is some fucking messed up shit. Jesus Christ.
that's generally how life
Turns
works.
out everyone I fucking know is either immortal or fucking a zombie. Not like actually fucking zombies, but like, you're a fucking zombie.
Fucking same, dude. Thank you. Yeah. So
I'm the only normal person.
you guys,
You're the weirdest one out of us all. I say as I take a swig of something.
That's hard to say. That's hard
His
coming
whiskey.
from you.
His whiskey.
The whiskey that's empty that I drank all of.
He's like doing that to the bottle. I should not make that pose.
Even if you close your eyes and pretend to take salt in your mouth, so you can taste it.
Yeah.
let's not do that. Anyways, so. Yeah. Anyways, so you guys want an audience with the original 6. All right. Well, if they actually grant you the audience, well, I guess you'll be filled in on some stuff. I don't know if I'm gonna join. Like I said,
I don't give
favor?
a shit if you're there.
I mean, you got
We
that.
spent your 2 favors.
You got that date with your cleric pretty soon, right?
Yeah. So I said, favor done.
Okay.
I will see you guys later. Poof.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here, fucking gourd head.
So I think it's important that we prepare as much as we can for whenever our map beats up.
All right.
There's not a lot we can do about that.
No, but we need to be able to be accessible, probably near the middle of the landmass if we can.
That would be an ocean.
All right. So our previous plan before we had to go and destroy an actual god and watch your god die.
Oh yeah, your dad died too, by the way.
Oh yeah, that's understandable. I'm over it. He's
Dies on
he's
silence.
absolutely not. He's absolutely not over
The
it.
thorns around his heart constrict as he says it.
I'm over it. Inside, I'm not over it.
He's absolutely
No,
not
he goes,
over
I'm not over it, and then you hear this faint screaming from just
No, you
somewhere.
just-
He goes, I'm over here. Crunch.
It's like, I'm over it. Yeah, and then just like a snapping noise.
Snapping the broken glass.
Oh my god. Anyways, yeah, so
So we were planning on going to the coast to... Oh yeah, that's right, because you two had that suicidal fucking plan of going to goddamn Dark Scar Port.
I still think it's a better idea than
Oh
anything
yeah,
else.
I know you fucking think it's a good idea.
I love it.
I just... No matter what the fuck I tell you, you don't understand. It's not a good idea. And I guess... What? We have to go to a temple or something, or find someone who can get us audience. Someone somewhere. Who got us there last time? Oh yeah, me dad. He's dead. So we can't just go to where we need to go. Now, how about you do some like prayer shit, Lassie?
Some wiggledy piggledy.
Yeah. What the fuck is your real name anyway? Why are we just gonna call you Lazarus?
I introduced myself when we first met as
Did you
Oric.
fucking really?
Yeah.
Shows you how much I was paying attention.
What? That's his fault?
Damn. Alright, sure.
That's his fault?
Of course it's not. He told me he said his name, and I didn't pay attention.
Ugh. Sorry. Gotta, for somebody like me, it's really hard to keep the throat.
Yeah, I'm
pretty,
sure. I'm sure breathing and keeping your throat wet is difficult. Maybe
Yeah,
you
no,
should,
it totally is. Yeah,
Maybe
my,
you should-
my lungs are literally full of ash all the time.
maybe you should pound down a few drinks.
Yeah, maybe.
Keep your whistle wet.
I'll let your whistle.
Stop.
Wow.
Stop.
I don't say that. I don't say that.
Now, there ain't anything I can do about getting us anywhere. Seeing as the only person I have any association with has no physical power right now, and beyond that, any spells that I have left over can only bring people back to their home plane, if anything else.
Right. So I know he's been dead for like 20 minutes. Have you tried talking to him?
Yeah. I invoked his name like the minute after he died.
Did you fucking really?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember.
I
that.
mean, it's just a minute after he died. You know?
Alright. Alright.
I mean, actually, with a minute, his, whatever you want to call it, his essence is probably still hanging around. It takes a little bit for
Alright,
you to go
so-
from one place to another.
So what it seems is that the only option we have is the worst plan I've ever heard conceived of in the history of plans.
But
And
a
that's-
plan.
Go to Darkscar Port
Yes.
and talk to the most evil, most vile, and most powerful pirate lord to ever exist.
Well, I mean, like 60% of us are immortal, so let's do it.
Alright. I feel like
That's a pretty big number
That's-
for
that-
3 people.
yeah, no, it totally is.
so I think that number is a little lower, maybe like a 33%. But you can still be killed by this guy.
I know exactly what I asked.
He can definitely take his sword and put it inside of you
I know exactly
and make you
what
no
I asked
longer
for.
be alive. Alright.
I know exactly what I asked for. I know exactly what I got. I'm just saying, having the worst plan in the world is better than having no plan at all.
I think I'd rather have no plan, because then there's very little chance that I'll die.
Yeah, but at least this chance we have a chance to win.
Alright, I don't think you understand who you're going to talk to. I don't think you understand.
Let's fucking
But
get
you know
off.
what? It's okay. I've tried. I'm done trying to convince you that you shouldn't go talk to this man. So why don't we just make way for the coast, and I'll see if I know anyone there, and we'll get into Darkstar Port, and I guess I'll just follow your lead since you know what's going on.
Can't complain with that.
You guys want to head to the coast then?
No, I don't. But
Unless it might be a better chance for us to wait, maybe somewhere, mid-continent for our bell to ring.
So, alright.
we don't even know where they'll be.
No, but when the bell rings, it'll show up on the map.
Right. No matter where we are, they could be on Zynar. They could be on...
Yeah, I'm saying we go to the middle of this
Any
Reinhardt,
of
map.
the other
Keldor.
three.
So if they happen to show up somewhere
Asmar.
here,
So,
most
coast?
likely the best chance.
Yeah, I think we're going to the coast.
Coast.
Doesn't take too long.
It's like a day.
Coast.
It's less than a day, but yeah. More like 12 hours.
So,
Half a day to get to the coast. That's pretty
So
easy.
it's coming up on nighttime. It's only been maybe 5 hours as you're walking just towards the coast. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's a restroom break coming on.
We can do a potty break if we need to.
Yeah. So full moon.
I roll to see if I transform into a werewolf. I don't, because I'm not a werewolf.
Well, I could have told you that.
Lycanthrope, man.
Yeah. Roll a d20. You have to get a natural 20 minus 40.
That's good because apparently he has a proficiency of 50 in werewolf.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Plus 10. You want
So,
to take a potty break?
Bam, would you look at that? I got a 15, so I
Yeah.
didn't get it.
So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and let's just do a potty break.
Proficiency in werewolf.
So
It's really hard to get in character voice.
What is passive?
It's really hard to get my character voice.
passive
I'm sure it is.
perception is 10 plus
Wisdom modifier, and if you have proficiency in perception, then it's plus your proficiency bonus.
right.
Alright, yeah, I got really good passive perception.
Face is passive.
I have 17.
I've got
Actually, I cannot stand the smell of that
18.
kitty litter. You want if I go up there?
Go
by
ahead.
all means.
I can't do that smell. It's gonna make me vomit.
I feel you.
Unless you be in the bathroom.
Huh?
At least you'd be in a bathroom, he says.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sink is right there. You could shit.
No,
or
just like lean
vomit
back
in
a
the
little bit
sink.
and kind of.
and then vomit on himself.
Yeah.
Ew.
I don't know if he's got good enough aim.
Alright.
Yeah, passive perception 18.
Alright, I'll just
One
go fuck
up
myself.
you. Yeah. I'm a cleric though. That's kind of a given.
Is it though?
Yeah.
Is it a given?
Kinda.
Alright. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know if it was actually a given.
Clerics care more about wisdom than monks.
When I care about wisdom a bit.
I know. Literally all of our spells are tied to wisdom. And then like maybe constitution, strength, or dex.
Mine's out.
depending on
Mine's
rank.
out charisma because
Yeah, warlock.
yeah.
Well, aren't you charismatic?
I think the funniest thing is like he'd be like hot as fuck if he wasn't all burned up.
Well, that's what happens when you decide to
Join
join
a
a cult and become a bird
I was
victim.
actually born into the cult, and I left when I realized shit was fucked up, yo.
That shit was fucked, yo.
Yo.
Yo, what up? My name's Stan.
I got a big dick.
What's up? It's your boy, Skinny Penis.
Sorry,
It's your
Robert.
boy. School Winnie Penis.
He should be back soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still in San Antonio right now, right?
I don't know. I was given a message the other day. He said he'd meet up. So
Our friend Robert Dunkelman.
you don't need to give names.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why I
Our
said
friend is
Dunkelman.
Yeah.
I changed the name. Our buddy's got a boot camp.
Oh, well,
we gonna bool.
He coming back soon.
Yeah,
Because
no.
your boy.
It's your boy, Skinny Penis.
Shooting some b-ball.
Shouldn't be
outside of school.
a couple of guys.
The roads are no good. Started making trouble in the neighborhood.
Started
One
eating
little fat
ass on
alarm
my
clock.
neighborhood.
Whoa.
Eat.
That's
And
not
my
up
mom
to,
got
that's a
scared.
charity. You know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about? That's not really up to no good.
Depends on how you feel. What if it's a forceful eating?
Right, exactly.
That's no good.
Yeah, I guess. No, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
That's definitely but that doesn't really, as far as I'm aware, those two things don't really like happen at the same time.
How would you know?
Just my perception of both concepts.
Are you
Kinda
saying
lead
that
the
eating
way.
ass could ever happen during rape?
No, I'm saying that the perpetrator of the crime is not very likely to do that to the victim.
What if they really like
Which is-
ass?
I suppose.
Then yeah, I guess so.
What if it's some?
Who am I to judge rapists?
Right.
So I've added to my bucket list, right?
Yeah.
I forget what it is. It's Vaseline. I wanna rub Vaseline on my shoulders and wear like a dark suit so it's hard to see, and walk into a church. And the moment I walk in, light it on fire. Walk in, burst into flames, scream, yell something in Latin, and run out.
I mean, that's kind of mean,
See,
kind
but
of funny.
I'm gonna go deep south for it though.
Hell yeah, you are.
You're gonna go like Sal?
No,
Or you
like
like Sal?
like Sal.
Like somewhere in Alabama. I don't know if you should do that because I feel like if they know the devil is upon them.
That's how you walk out. If you do that in Alabama, that's how you walk out and get shot.
Right,
Yeah.
pretty much, because they're all gonna be like, "It's the devil," and then just
Everybody ends up with a pistol.
everyone pulls out their fucking Smith and Wessons and just want to fucking blow your goddamn brains out, dude. Like, it's the devil. We got it, the Antichrist. We got him, boys.
And like that's not just. I'm not gonna say that's like the generalization I'm making of people from Alabama, but the people from Alabama who are in church.
Yeah.
Right.
That's a pretty big pipe. That's a pretty big like Venn diagram. I think.
What about to Louisiana?
Still deep south.
It's still. I mean, if you go anywhere,
I
in
think
the
less
South-
likely than being shot though.
yeah. If you try to do that in New York, I guarantee you there will be a different response
Yeah.
than if you try to do that somewhere in the deep south.
Somebody would be like, "He's just misunderstood."
He's special. He's a snoof.
Yo, I'm
Clearly, he wanted to go to church. I mean,
I'm pretty convinced that if there were zombies, there'd be zombie right activists.
There'd be
zombie right activist? Yeah, absolutely. Why
Yeah.
wouldn't there be?
Because zombies are people too. Not really. Because they're walking corpses.
Well, no. Anytime something enters society, there will be people who vouch for it and people who don't want to vouch for it. I mean, and if you add zombies into the mix, it's like, yeah, it's immoral to kill these people who were once people. And that immediately spurs rights. You know what I mean? Because then it comes into body ownership. It comes into...
That's like re-slavery.
So
right
Kyle
there.
would be a zombies rights activist.
I'm not saying... I'd kill a zombie. This is the problem. But I understand...
It's canon now. Kyle is a zombies right activist.
But I understand the reasons a zombie right activist would exist.
Yeah, no, me too. But I would not be a zombies right activist.
No, absolutely
I
not.
would be a zombies
I-
hunter.
I would. Yeah, I would
Yeah.
probably.
I would
Okay.
eradicate the inferior race.
But would you,
Oh, that's not-
that's the thing you don't
That's
want
that's
to say.
Hitler levels, man. You don't do that. You don't eradicate a race. They're not. A
They're
Not even they're zombies.
I wouldn't call zombies a race.
It's an affliction. It's,
It's
a
it-
disease.
it's a disease.
It is.
But even
actually
then-
a
They have to be
disease.
dead for it to take effect.
Yeah, so it's a disease. In the same sense that you have to be alive for a lot of diseases. To
Yeah, but here's the thing: the person would already be gone. At that point, it's
Could be a
literally-
curse.
Are we on magical zombies?
That's a
Then
possibility.
It doesn't fucking matter. You
Right.
shoot in the face and keep walking. Humanity's fucked.
Yeah, I mean, we're pretty fucked if that
Like
happens.
if we go Max Brooks,
Yeah.
you know that
They're
for
disease-
people who don't know that's classic shoot 'em in the head zombie, you know, whatever, right?
They're
Max
not
Brooks.
fast. They have the capacity of a human being without the downsides of being a human being.
Yeah. And
That's
it's like
Max Brooks zombie.
then I would totally just kind of walk around and shoot zombies in the face all the time, everywhere. It doesn't matter.
However, I think the justification for a zombie rights activist, which started the conversation, is that there might be a chance to bring those people back to at least 99% capacity. You know what I mean? Like, or at least 50% capacity. Just the thought of bringing this person back to sentience, even in undeath, makes it immoral to kill them.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
guess.
In the same sense, like, it's immoral to kill a dog.
I mean, I wouldn't kill a dog and say, have you put down?
You see what I'm saying, though?
Yeah, but zombies have to be put down. They're zombies.
But I'm drawing the same connection. Like, the people who believe zombies can be brought back
Mm-hmm.
are going to look at it the same way you look at a dog.
Well, I don't agree with those people.
Okay,
Zombies
well,
are
yeah.
zombies and zombies die.
I'm explaining
He's
the
just
justification they will
explaining
be
the
using.
justification.
Yeah, I know, and I don't agree with it.
Okay, there you go.
I gotta piss.
Okay.
Why would you do that? Why would you hit me?
Because it's a euphemism.
Well, kinda.
Cam bonked Tate.
Yeah.
End of story.
You're gonna drain the lizard. That's a euphemism. Fucker.
Do I have homework today?
Does the Pope shit in the woods?
See, that doesn't answer my question because A, you don't know if I have homework. So that can be a no or a yes because no, the Pope doesn't shit in the woods. But obviously it's made from bears and popes. Both of the answer to both of those is yes. Does a bear shit in the woods and the Pope shit in the Vatican or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
So
Does a bear shit in the Vatican?
does a bear shit in the Vatican? Great question. Depends on how you define bear.
If the Pope was a bear,
if
he
the
would
Pope was a
totally
bear-
shit in the Vatican.
Bear Pope. You know what? I think that's possible. If a bear managed to become a cardinal and a bear was male,
No,
he could technically
no.
become Pope.
I mean, yes, but no. No one in their right fucking mind would elect a bear as the fucking Pope.
Dude.
Whoa, what did I just walk into?
So, in 50 years, the Bear Pope is going to look back on the stream.
And he's gonna be like,
He's going to make a
"Fucking
statement.
losers.
And of course, at this point, we understand the sentience of bears.
Right. Bears.
Apparently, bears have been sentient.
bears
for
have more
fucking
rights than zombies.
Centuries. Yeah, they do. I
Well,
would give
considering
bears
zombies
more
don't
rights.
exist, yes, you're correct.
Yeah.
You know, there's a town in Arkansas, I think. It's somewhere. There's a town somewhere that has had a dog for mayor for the past like 12 years.
Oh, I thought that was in Minnesota or
was it-
Nebraska. I thought that was like
I don't know.
way
I don't remember where it is, but I know it's a thing.
Yeah.
I know there's a train in Japan that frequently had a cat ride on it as on their way to town.
Yeah.
And then they used they used the cat as a mascot for the train.
Hell yeah.
I wouldn't be a zombie right activist, but I would be a robot right activist.
Depends on the level of robotics we're talking.
Yeah.
Like,
I think
like
we
iRobot
need
level?
something in place now.
The moment it can pass the advanced Turing test, I'll start giving it real thought.
Yeah. The problem is, like, once they get there, it's too late. We have to have it preemptively in place. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, we should have something in place if we need it, but it's not time.
No.
it is time.
Anytime before, the way I see it, anytime before it actually happens, it's time. Because, like, would you give... Because then it comes... This gets political, but... robot voting rights. Could you? Would you? How could you? Because you can't just give it the same
No.
voting rights as a human.
I would not give robots voting rights.
Yeah. See that?
Maybe
That's an interesting
maybe
opinion.
give them a delegate, and all the robots could vote and work under a delegate. That would work. That would have some advanced system or something where it'd be extremely almost impossible to get hacked into or do anything. Because that way they still get a voice in society. But if it's a robot, then there is a way to make it do something.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like that's improperly representing them.
But considering the dangers of just maybe you get hacked into a robot and
You can say the same thing to human minds.
you totally can, but you see,
Yeah.
but the complications, the difference, the amount we know about robot brains and the amount we know about
Mhm.
human brains, so fucking different.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's definitely going to be a time where we could hack into human mind like that.
Yeah.
Like we can with machines. But until that's a thing,
Well,
Hacking
What
the
I'm
human
saying,
mind
it's
is
already a
effectively
thing.
brainwashing.
it not even have to be brainwashing. Propaganda.
Yeah, brainwashing.
Yeah, like all of that is, in a sense, hacking the human mind. So
yes.
what it comes down to for me is like, if the robot is earning a wage, paying taxes, performing all the duties of a proper citizen, and wants rights, has the sentient to want rights, then yes,
I feel like
they need some level.
It should be possible. I definitely believe it, but it's going to be a very long process, and it needs to start like as soon as they start. Because everybody's created equal.
Yeah.
That's completely true. And if it gets to a point where they are citizens, they are essentially just people in a different body.
Welcome
Then-
to Kingmaker Political Podcast, by the way.
Then I believe we start giving them more options. But I think it would take such a long time
Oh, yeah.
before you'd be able to
Doing
give
that shitty.
probably before you give them individual voting right. Like definitely give them
Mhm.
party members. Make them like you do whatever. Like
Yeah.
give them somebody let them vote somebody that can run for them or something, right? That can speak their minds and do all that stuff for robot communities and
Yeah.
shit, right? But just the possibility of being able to hack into a robot and then just something spread and they all follow one cause.
Yeah.
Like if they all have the
They
ability to
fucking
vote.
elect those some dude.
Right.
Yeah,
What
some
I'm
dude
saying
hacks
is,
into
like,
all of them, and he becomes one of the most powerful people in the fucking world. I mean, it's so
my biggest
So
worry
weird.
is not being hacked into, but being built for that purpose.
yes, that's also a thing.
So
That's
you
someone's
can
bot.
make 1 million sentient voter bots that are super cheap, don't require anything,
just a
but
box, a
pay
wheel, and a
taxes,
hand.
and are citizens. Yeah, and can put in ballots. That's all they're built for. And you could do that. A super billionaire could do that, and very easily just win the election. So you can't make every bot have voting rights as soon as they're
No.
created.
I think what should happen is you separate it. You completely separate it.
Yeah.
And then there's this community of low, middle, high class humans, all that aren't politically involved at all, and then this over here of middle, low class, and high class robots aren't involved at all. And then it goes up a tier to politically involved people, politically involved robots who discuss and work together to elect somebody different.
Mhm.
Make it more of a flow chart. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. I wouldn't use that as the answer. That's an interesting idea.
I thought that'd be just a better alternative, though.
Yeah.
All right, so Julian's back, so let's hop back into the game.
Yeah.
We're talking about robot voting rights.
Yeah.
Fuck, I'm hungry.
Nice to meet you, Hungry. I'm Dad.
Fuck off.
You're not a father.
How do
You don't know that.
Mm. Can't keep the kid then. I'm not having another kid in that house.
Oh. Sorry, Dad.
So, yes.
What if my son is Cameron?
Coast. That's weird.
I'm old enough to be his dad.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
You're not.
No, you're not.
You're not. You're like
You're younger than me.
You're like 2 years older than me? No, you're like a year and a half older than me.
How old are you?
I'll be 18 in March.
It's like a year and a half
Yeah.
older than you.
I'm a little bit older than you. Just a little. Yeah, no, I'm not old enough to be
So,
your dad,
Coast-
obviously.
Maybe June.
No. Yeah.
He's also younger than me.
I know. But it can't be you because you're my brother.
Well,
No, it can't be me either. Not because I'm your brother, but mostly because this is the South, let's be honest. But also because
2.5.
I'd be 2.5. That's the big one.
Well, I mean,
It's physically impossible because of that reason.
Krista's your dad.
She's my sister.
No, she's
Krista's your dad.
So, anyways, Coast.
okay.
Yeah, we're on our way to the coast.
So, full moon.
Dab
Are
on
you
him.
guys gonna keep moving on, or are you going to camp for the night?
Well, I feel like we should keep moving.
Well, we could camp.
Why would you want to camp in the wilderness?
Yeah, why would you want to camp in the? Why would you want to move in the dark in the wilderness? I think you can't see in the dark, and you can. You're a warlock. You can't see in the dark. That's really unpleasant.
It's a full moon.
Good point.
Eat
I've been
my
had.
ass.
I've been had. Damn, the one bit of environmental tidbit that we got
So yeah,
used against me.
I mean, you guys are in the wilderness.
Yeah.
There are
But
probably salted sweet butt. All right.
It's a stick of butter that says salted sweet, and I think it's supposed to say caramel or something. I don't know what it's supposed to say, but the
cream
butter,
Probably
everything,
cream. Yeah.
everything is all cut, so it says salted sweet butt.
So, anyways, there's trees. There's some pretty big
Are there bushes?
boulders around. There's some bushes.
Okay.
Rocks. And
Rocks? I like
Shrubs.
environmental things that are in the
Environment.
environment.
Maybe some animals in there. Probably dirt.
Most likely dirt. Yeah, probably air. Air's there too.
I don't know.
Shut up. Shut up.
Shut up. Actually, just shut up.
All right. Okay. We camp.
Do you guys want to keep moving?
I think we should definitely camp for the night.
I put my vote in with camp as well.
I vote on we keep moving. Obviously, my vote doesn't matter.
Well, you're not
Yeah.
immortal, so it
Who
doesn't count.
cares about fucking spoons up in here? Hooray, minorities. Minority in voting, clearly.
Well, yeah.
When anything, I'm the
when two
minority.
votes are cast, the third vote doesn't usually matter.
Yeah. So, you guys are going to camp. So who's gonna take first watch?
I'll do it.
Okay.
I'll take the last watch.
You know, I've actually got a dimension door. If we're gonna sleep, we can like open a dimension door,
No, I
and we
don't
can
think
sleep
so.
in there, and I'll just close it.
That's not how dimension
It's
door
not
works
how
at
it
all.
works at all.
Oh, really?
At
I
all.
I've actually never read the spell.
There's
It's like
there's,
teleportation.
there's one about like the portable mansion.
Ah.
Super dope.
I
Le-
want- I
it's
want that.
Layman's tiny hut.
Like,
Layman's
yeah, I
stuff.
want like a portable, just like I can open a door and just walk through it, just like a nice condo.
That's it. There's
Yeah.
a spell for that.
I want
but
that.
Layman's
don't.
nice condo.
Also, kind of like Rope Trick. Rope Trick can do that, but not forever.
So, anyways, first watch who?
Me.
Okay.
Gotta eat some ass.
Okay, so I need you to roll
This is the first night?
perception.
Yeah, because this is only one day travel.
It is my passive.
Roll passive? No, you just...
No,
Yeah, I'm just-
roll his perception.
Yeah.
Can I test my dice real fast? I haven't rolled them yet.
Yeah, go ahead. You can always test your dice. I don't know why I'm speaking for you.
Ha!
Yeet thought.
13 plus what?
Wisdom.
Plus my wisdom. So 13.
Plus perception if you're proficient at that.
13.
13 plus.
13.
So, all right. So,
And I dab on them.
Okay. So, Elris, you're just kind of chilling out next to the two compatriots of yours when you suddenly feel a swift whack to the back of your head.
Nice.
And my code.
You are unconscious.
Do I have to roll for that?
Or
Or-
constitution?
Yeah.
Do Constitution.
To not instantly die?
Yeah.
Oh.
You instantly
I-
die.
I got-
You actually
Oh,
died. He smacked you just slightly too hard and you died.
No, no. It's,
Well, I've been immortal for a day.
Not
and
even
I
a
died.
day. You've been immortal for like 8 hours.
that's funny, actually. I like how ironic.
Yeah.
Do I make a noise when I die? Do they wake up?
Do
No.
you wake up? No. It's just a very soft whack.
It's just
It's just like a pat on the back of your head and you just fucking thunk into
The dude
ground.
sneezes. I'm like,
Well, here's the thing. He thwaps. You guys are gonna get thwapped.
Oh, we're already asleep. If,
Yeah.
if he thwaps me, I'll probably just wake up and be like, "You're fucking dead."
No. Yeah. No, you guys also get knocked out, and the three of you wake up in a room,
Dash and dust.
hands tied behind your back.
All right, I'm gonna break the bindings.
Well, hold on. Let's elaborate upon this room before we try to escape.
You know it's a room. There's some lights, but there are sacks over your head.
Oh, okay.
and you can see a couple figures
You know what I do?
standing in front of you.
I start using telepathy and shit, but I'm not gonna talk. I'm
Man,
just
I
gonna
can just
listen.
cast dark vision or darkness and just.
Is there any somatic components to that?
Huh?
Is there any verbal somatic components to that at all?
Um,
You should probably check, because if your hands are tied, you can't cast it if it has a somatic component.
Anyway, so I'm just listening to their thoughts right now.
It uses my key.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I think you can still
God,
cast it as
I
a spell.
really need to shit. This dude won't stop farting next to me. God damn it! This
Sounds like humans.
What is M?
Material.
So it's
I'm
VM.
gonna-
It's verbal and material.
Okay.
I'm gonna say. Why don't
So you need
move?
your focus.
That I just have key. Key
Then
is my focus.
you need the thing to cast it.
Okay.
And,
so I'm gonna say
which
something.
I think we
Like I said,
usually look
I'm gonna
over.
say, why don't you move?
Yeah, we do.
And then the words.
Verbally, what the fuck?
I go, hey, calm down, don't worry. See,
It's just me.
I'm not
God.
actually here. Okay, I gotta warn you, I'm not actually here. Okay, I'm just that little part of your conscious that likes to say hi every once in a while.
The other guy goes, "What's wrong?" He goes, "Nothing." And then he starts thinking again. He goes, "You're my conscience."
Yeah.
Really?
How you doing, buddy?
I'm kind
Been a
of
while.
kind of tired actually.
See, we have this problem. Okay. See, sometimes people make bad choices and all that stuff, and they have to push their conscience down and suppress things, and then I can't be part of the decisions. I can't be around anymore, you know. So I actually haven't seen you in a while. How you doing?
Oh my god.
Terrible actually. I'm not getting paid enough. This job isn't worth it.
You should riot.
You know,
No one really, help
We
get your
did
employer
so
back.
it's been a while, and I know it really sounds weird. There's this thing that consciences do, right? It's almost you know when your dad's like, "Hey, you gotta listen to me because I know what's best for you," right? You ever had that situation?
No, my dad left when I was young.
Shit, man, I haven't got a while. All right, well, here's the thing. I do know what's best for you, okay? And I'm only here to help. Now, here's
I you say whatever you're saying and then roll.
you see,
Is it persuasion?
Here's the
of
shit.
Deception, I guess.
here's the shit, okay? Now, there's no fucking way you know this, but there's a lot of dangerous fucking shit going on, and a lot more than you fucking know. I'm like, here's what I'm saying, right?
Mhm.
You're a badass dude. You get shit done. I know that, but there's worse shit, and it's coming fucking soon.
Oh shit!
Ooh.
Are you
So with
really
your
sure
charisma-
about that?
Why would I lie? Hell, you die, I die. You think I fucking want that?
No, yeah, you're totally right.
Oh my god.
So,
So, what would you have me do?
okay, so you know, I've been gone so fucking long. I don't really know these guys. Like, what are they like? Would they question if you walked away, or if maybe you had to go interrogate, mental air quotes, a prisoner or something? Like seriously.
Well, we're supposed to be in this room with these 3 people, but
What are they even doing here? Like, what's the deal? They got bags in their head and shit's going on.
well, we were kind of we were kind of just. It wasn't even like. So I get paid.
What's even murder?
I get paid commission on how many people either we steal in traffic or whatever's on the person we take.
Slavers!
Okay,
We're-
I need you to do me a big favor, right?
Okay.
Now I feel some weird fucking energy coming off over there. All right, now here's the deal. It's part of an ethereal essence shit, right? Sometimes alpha mages or people that are really in tune with themselves, like monks and shit, right? You know what I'm talking about? They let off an energy. Now somebody over there is gonna do some badass shit pretty soon. I need you to take a look for me. Because I need to see some fucking faces.
Okay. So the sacks
I like
are
how
removed from your face.
He's not even like questioning how his conscience knows more about reality than he does.
And less about the situation.
And less
Yeah.
about the
Hey,
situation.
he's been gone a while. Sometimes when you suppress your conscience, he has to take a nap.
He goes on an adventure.
So he thinks to himself again, So I mean, these guys. I mean, we were gonna just take their stuff
They
and
look like losers.
So they're taking the sack off my head and everything.
yeah.
I'm gonna say to these guys real quick, be like, "Yo, I got this. Hold the fuck up."
Like, when I get out of these bindings, my fist is going right in your face. Just know that.
I'm gonna say to him, "I'll make him shut up." Say that in the guard's head. Gotta play along.
Ah, shut up.
All right, 2 fists.
All right.
And he thinks to himself. He goes, Here's the thing. I mean, this isn't even really a job. I mean, we needed a little extra money, and
You know, there's more honest work. you can
Todd was gonna pay us a little bit for whatever
Goddamn
we
Todd
stole.
Howard. I knew it.
do. All right. Here's the deal.
You never trust a
Wait.
person with a
So
first
is
name for a last
is
name.
Ellis's bag off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that. Oh my god, what's wrong? What's wrong with him?
I don't know. Actually, his face is really fucking creeping me out.
Wait, take a closer look. I think that's the guy.
What do you mean, the guy?
He's the
Weird
guy.
fucking energy, man.
Weird energy, man. What do you?
The dude that was giving off weird fucking energies. Why made you do this? Ask him if he's a mage. If he knows magic or some shit.
He So
When
he goes
when
up to
he
fucking
talks to you and you respond, it's gonna be the same exact voice. in
No,
his
it's
head.
not.
Why would it
I
not
know
be?
every fucking language, and it doesn't matter what language I speak. He understands it.
It's still the same voice.
It's still the same voice. It's still gonna be the same raspy smoke of voice.
No,
Maybe not.
No.
Maybe the voice inside his mind
It-
sounds
it's
pure.
It's
and what it
pure,
sounded like
not
before
injuring
he was-
me. It's my mental mind. It's my.
That's
it's
cool.
it's the me voice. This is damaged and fucked up. Where are my cigarettes?
Yeah.
Anyway, so what happens, you?
So I mean, he goes up to you and he's like, "Hey, do you know magic?"
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at you like quizzically, like I'm gonna look at you quizzically. I'm gonna look at him quizzically. You know, I'm just gonna be like,
I'm gonna shrug. Are my feet like restrained to the floor?
Your feet are
Are
restrained.
they
They're
restra-
tied.
They're tied.
They are.
Okay.
You're on your knees.
Do you need something? Like, is there a deal we can work out? Maybe. I'm gonna say in his head. You know, there's kind of point. You are kind of looking for a new deal now, right? And this guy, he seems kind of on level.
So you're having a conversation with yourself, basically.
Yes, yes, I am.
He goes, could you go ahead and run that by me again? I'm zoning out.
All right, here's the deal. Okay, this motherfucker sitting in that chair, ugly piece of shit. All right, he's actually giving off like really fucking weird ethereal vibes and fuck. Okay, I think he might be a good bet for you to get another chance, get out of this, fuckhole and start an actual legit life. You don't deserve this. You're a better guy. You can make an actual life for yourself.
I don't know, man. Like, Connor's done a lot for us.
Give him the ride. Take him with you.
Why? He kind of gives me the rides. I mean, he's done everything for us. I mean, like, I'd still be stuck in that fucking shithole of a port if it wasn't for him.
Here's the thing about trees, okay? You get 2 trees that grow up next to each other. Their roots are always bound, and that will never change. But they grow apart. Life happens.
Jesus Christ, I'm smart.
Wow.
You see, here's the deal, right?
I should get an
I am
education.
just an extension of you. I am possibilities that you may have. You see, I don't
His
really,
actual conscience is like, hang on, wait.
see, I don't really.
There's now 3
I'm gonna need you to
voices
roll
in
the
his
charisma.
head.
Yeet, that is
I want you to
a
appear
17.
as an angel on his shoulder, looking like
Actually,
Krunk.
I can fuck.
Stop.
I can fuck God's prestidigitation.
I think that requires components,
It does, yeah. So, and,
verbal and somatic.
yeah, hands. Anyways, he goes, are you saying I should just abandon Connor? And Todd?
Abandon them. Do it. Do it.
You've been on the wrong path a really long time.
So he's just standing there staring.
Sometimes
he's
it feels like the right thing to be where you are because it's life. But There's nothing wrong.
Well, I
with
mean,
wanting
his
to make a
hands are
better
bound,
day
but like
for
he can
yourself.
still move his hands. Though.
Some
I mean,
thuds fucking like come from above you guys, and some dust falls from like the ceiling boards, the floorboards. Yeah. And he goes, ah, shit. Okay. He actually like mutters that.
Time is soon. You might not have the opportunity again.
You want me to free these guys?
I
I'll
didn't
tell
say
you
that. I
shitting
said
about-
make a deal with him.
The deal would probably involve that, though.
It would. Doesn't mean his hands can be bound.
Oh, Connor's gonna fucking kill me. Shit.
He can find you.
Yeah, I think that's him coming soon, though. Alright.
why wouldn't his conscience have the same voice as his mind voice?
Because I'm just an extension of him.
Dude, so he takes his fucking sword
He's a
out,
stupid.
and he points it to the other guy, and he goes, what are you doing that for, man?
I go,
Come on,
hey,
chill.
whoa, okay, hey, wait. What are you doing?
All right, if you put the fucking sword away,
I'm-
I promise I won't kill you.
I'm here to make you make
What are
right
you
decisions.
talking about? Why are you saying that?
What?
Why are you saying that?
Because he drew the sword. If he's pointing it at the guard, I mean,
That's what he's doing.
right. If he's pointing at the guard and he kills the guard, I don't know what's going on between these two. So if he
Okay.
just draws a sword to kill the guard,
He gets
What-
a little scared. He's like,
what
whoa,
makes
whoa,
me,
whoa.
what makes
okay.
me think that he's
Yeah.
not going to come after me?
So he says, back down, Garrett. He says, shit, what the fuck?
You,
We're gonna get fucking killed for this.
If you know Garrett well enough, maybe he comes along. You trust him. I mean, seems like you do. I'm not really sure. We haven't been very connected recently.
Get out of here, Garrett. Alright, man. You know I'm gonna have to tell Connor about this. Ah, fuck it, I don't give a shit anymore. Go. He fucking rushes down to the other end of the room, opens the door, and fucking just starts yelling for Connor. He goes,
I'm
alright,
going.
look, you three. I just had a bit of an enlightenment, an epiphany. I need you guys to get me out of here.
I'm gonna say to them, you're like,
how the fuck should I do that?
I'm gonna say to them, say, I fucking told you, just go with it.
He goes behind. He comes to you first, and he undoes your hands and your feet, and he goes, I need you guys to get me out of here, please.
So I kind of feel my wrists and shit. I'm gonna punch him in the face once.
Don't
at least.
do
I
it.
already told him I would.
Do it after. Do it
I
after.
already told him I was gonna
Alright.
punch him in the face. It's happening right now. I'm doing it. My fist is going to his face.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a 24.
Okay.
Yeah,
Are you going non-lethal damage? Just for a
Sure.
hit? Okay.
a bit.
Oh God, shit.
A bit of
Okay.
damage.
Yes. I
That
deserve
would
that.
kill a level 2 character, by the way.
Okay, so I look over and go,
HP,
so,
plus 4, 15 damage.
are we making a deal, or what's your idea here? I asked him before if he
Yeah.
wanted to make a deal.
Yeah. No, I know.
Yeah.
And he's like, make a deal. No way. Anyways, we'll talk about this later. He unties the two of you. He says, all I need is for you to make sure that I'm safe and I can get you guys wherever you need to go. But
Well,
it
I'm gonna
needs
need
to
my
be
sword.
quick.
I'm gonna need my symbol.
Wait a minute.
Do you know where our gear is?
It's upstairs.
So we have to go through.
He actually said the name Connor out loud, right?
Yes.
So
All right, hang on. Let me ask you, Connor. I'm sure there's millions of people named Connor, and I just gotta ask you one question. Connor what? Do you know his last name?
Connor Flanagan. He's
All right, so I pat both of you on the back, and I go, "Don't worry, boys, I got this."
He goes, what do you mean you got this?
Oh, yeah, Connor and I go way back. You're totally fucked.
You're shitting me.
Oh no.
why don't we help the kid?
So the
That's
door,
not me. That's gonna
the
fuck
door literally comes off of its fucking hinges and flies onto the floor of the room, and you see this like really armored 2 scimitars, fucking cool like little French ass fucking like
Lapel?
pointy hat and fucking like It's got the feather and everything, and he fucking like just clunks into the room, and he go,
Hey, Connor. How are you doing?
"Is that you,
I mean,
Spoons?
it doesn't look like me.
What the fuck are you doing
I
here?"
don't know. Why don't you ask this asshole right here? And I point to the guard who fucking just let us free.
Timothy?
This kid had no idea, knowing like there's no way he could have possibly known this.
Man, I was so pumped to like
You're-
get in this
you're-
dude's head and like fuck with his crew,
You're going
and
to
like
have
it didn't
to-
even fucking matter.
Well, you're going to have to explain yourself. What the fuck are these?
I'm gonna say into his mind again as his conscience saying, "Okay, we need to leave."
He goes, Connor, look, I just, you were gonna pay us commission. They looked like they had valuable items. I'm sorry, I didn't realize that you knew. Yeah, cut the crap. You don't mess with Spoons.
Hey, in his mind, I think with a man like this, it's best to appeal to, we're gonna gobble and gravel. How you say it? Grovel
We're gonna
and beg a
grovel.
little bit, and we're gonna
Gravel.
say this, okay? What I did was in your best interests. I was just trying to make your day a little bit better. I apologize, and I'll do my best not to have it happen again. Okay? Just try that.
All right, Connor. This kid had no idea who I was. There's no way he had,
No, I know it's your right mind, but I'm so sorry.
That's all right. I already
So-
punched the kid in the face.
That's a good right mind. You had to. You know, this is the third time this week he's fucked up.
Oh man, you know what 3 strikes means? I don't
He's
know.
out.
Just let him out. Don't kill him. He looks like a nice enough kid.
You sure?
I think just let him. If they somehow manage to find out he's got a 4th strike on him,
Like letting prisoners go. Drawing a sword on an ally.
How about being tricked by the...
maybe that was all 3 strikes
Yeah.
right then and there. He's like, just let him go for now. If he does anything else, if he becomes, hey kid, don't be a fucking narc, all right? You know what we do to narcs, right? I'm sure you've been in here long enough.
I understand.
All right, yeah. I'm not gonna deal with you because obviously I don't have the authority over you to let you go.
Hey, give me that JJ.
But Connor's definitely here gonna
That JR right there?
give you a little bit of
Yeah.
advice,
Yeah.
words.
Alright, look, Timothy. You've been nothing but a pain in my arse. It's time to let you go.
Everybody I know is just Scottish.
Yes.
I'm gonna go ahead and say in his mind. Alright.
I'm gonna tell you right now, most of the people that you have connections with are just, yeah, they're you know.
I'm gonna
like,
say in his mind real fast. I'm saying, okay, here's the deal, alright? I can only show up during great distress. Now, if you ever need me, give me a call. I'll show up. But what I need you to do now is make a better life for both of us. Take this opportunity and be honest, please, and then say nothing.
So the next time he's like in an actual great amount of trouble, you're not gonna be there.
Well, here's the thing. He's gonna make up his own conscience, and it's gonna sound like him. It'll be psychosomatic.
I think that is just about the best thing. So he just kind of says, okay, and he just runs out. He just runs out.
I'm gonna say goodbye when I get a chance, because as soon as he leaves 30 feet, it fades away into darkness.
Really?
Yes.
That's good. Connor kind of flaps his trench coat a little bit, and you actually see something like glimmer on both sides inside his like little coat.
What is it?
You just saw a glimmer,
Okay.
and
So, would it be too much to ask for my stuff back? I mean, some of it's actually very sentimental.
oh no, don't worry. I'll get all your stuff in just a little bit. Again, let me apologize. That was terribly sorry.
Someone on his mind is like, it's your conscience.
No.
No, that's actually, I'm so proud I thought of that, though. That was really cool.
So
All right, Connor. Where are we?
well, you're at my little my coast house, actually.
All right.
It's a little bit of a base of operations, but well, I don't traffic people. I let my my hired mercenaries do a little bit of work, and they kind of keep it, quiet. And I pay them for a couple of choice items every now and then. But I'm not usually like this. Times have been a little rough over at Dark Scar Port.
What's been going on there?
Well,
Exactly.
a bit of a crackdown with Geralt. He's gotten a little more stringent on let's say it's like a bit of a it's more of an occupation of the city. The guards don't even mean anything anymore. Straight up mercenaries have taken streets. Nice. People won't even leave their homes for any specifically good reason. So. Are you okay?
I bit my tongue.
Oh, nice.
Bitch.
He says, Oh, that was good.
Get him.
He says, now, of course, Geralt has definitely been sweet to us, but everybody else, well, he's pushed them around a little bit,
So it's been a little rough.
just a little bit.
Well, do you think there's anything you need help with, actually? Because it feels like, no, we kind of owe you.
Alright.
Well,
Well,
there is actually one thing.
wonderful. Because I was just about to ask for a favor, but that can wait. That can totally wait. A favor. That can, that can wait as long as it physically possibly can.
It's only polite. You know, we help him, he'll help us, and we'll be happy.
So, considering the fact that
Okay.
I actually just got rid of both of my my helmsmen, one of my ships, do any of you know how to handle one?
I've been
Nope.
sailing a few times.
It's a frigate.
I mean, eh. More knowledge than these guys, but I mean, I'm probably not the best choice here.
You've really all I've got at this point.
Alright, see if I can help.
I'm going to need you three to, well, let's just say,
How much knowledge do I have?
head to Darkscar Port. Send a ship right through with some choice items on it. You look like a holy man.
You have no idea.
I am wearing priest garb, actually. So, yeah, I do.
You've got a few holes in him.
I've got a few holes in me, really?
Eh,
A few extra, at
it's
least.
good.
Of sorts, yes.
You might want to close your eyes and ears for this entire journey. I need you to smuggle some contraband.
Alright.
Fun fact, still haven't gotten a full night's rest since last battle, so...
We are kind of in your debt at this point, so yes. Right.
Well, that was pretty easy. Arthur,
No?
I want to be on the ship with you. If anything goes awry, yeah, he says it like that.
Sure. Actually,
I need you to be able to handle it. And when I head there on my ship as well, we can meet up. And I'll owe you one.
Alright, so you know I'm not supposed to go back to Darkstar Port, right? You know that.
I do.
well, I mean, you did say before that you could probably disguise yourself pretty well.
Right,
You get the
yeah,
opportunity.
but I mean, I feel like my accent's pretty distinct.
Puts on hat.
And you're
Finish.
and you're like a cigarette.
Puts on a bowler hat.
And a Groucho Marx sunglasses.
Alright. I'm gonna pop into his head real fast and say, you know, hey, don't freak out. I'm just really curious. Is there something you're not telling us? Like, am I gonna die while doing this? Or...
He goes, oh no, you won't die. At least.
Not unless you're caught.
Maybe named a bit.
I was about to say, if you've got a little bit of fighting experience, you're not going to die at all.
Ah, so
And that's only if. That's a big if. So don't worry.
okay. Well, say out loud. Take us to the port then. Let's get going. Well, I still need my shit.
Upstairs, in the chests. As soon as you go outside, there'll be a ship waiting for you.
Okay,
I go get my shit.
so we do that.
Yep. Armor up.
I'm gonna go get my shit. My gauntlets, I guess.
Reclamation
My
and
backpack.
my backpack and my holy book.
Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you get your stuff, and you walk down the stairs from the second floor. Walk outside, and there's this massive like port for just being on the coast. And there's probably 6 to 7 different piers connected to one main dock.
And each one of those piers can hold a lot of boats.
Yeah.
Okay, well. Which one's
And-
ours?
So Connor walks behind you and says, that one, 2 down from the right.
Okay.
It's the Sea's Air. You'll be
So-
piloting that one.
I'd like to point out that Elris has been sailing many, many times.
Mhm.
Never sailed a boat, but he knows terminologies, and he's observed quite a few times. So probably don't have all the skill of a sailor, but I know something.
That's fair. You'll have a crew of about 12 on the boat. Honestly, I have no idea who they are, but
Don't even know the crew you've given us. That's alright.
they're not mine. They're I'm borrowing them, and I don't really care to make acquaintances.
I'm borrowing them from
Wow.
where?
Let's just say borrowing them from another friend.
Let's just get this done, and the sooner we're out,
Alright.
the sooner we're out. So I start walking. I start walking towards the boat. I had to get out of the character voice.
Yeah. So, walking along the dock, there's several different workers with boxes loading stuff onto different ships. A couple of them just kind of sitting on the dock itself, kind of just
I'm gonna go ahead and take my
Hang
cloak
on.
off. What?
just hanging their legs off and just relaxing, having lunch. Or...
I want to push one of those motherfuckers off the deck.
Come
Don't do
on.
it. Don't do it.
Why you gotta be like
As
this?
we walk up and take my cloak off, go ahead and roll up my sleeves. So
He pushes
Oops.
a person off the
Yeah,
top.
and then you catch him
Accidentally.
safely.
Yeah, catch him. Oh shit,
Anyway.
man. You gotta be
So-
more careful.
No, he fucking lands in the water with a sandwich. And of
I
course,
keep walking. I didn't stop.
he turns around and he goes. The other guy next to him was like, I don't know.
Alright, we get on the boat. Are we met by crew members or anything?
Yeah, there's a couple of them on the main deck. They're just kind of standing around talking. They look over to you three, and then Connor actually is coming up onto the boat a little bit after behind you.
Can I start like showing displays of dominance and start screaming my ass out? These people
Holy
start running.
shit. I guess. Yeah, sure.
Ugly
So I'm gonna walk up, hold a hand out, gloved hand, and say, I'm Elris. You can do what the fuck I say. Get us on deck. I walk up towards the wheel.
Alright, so get everybody else on deck. So they kind of grumble. They go, alright, man, get everybody on deck. Some like little scrawny kid just kind of runs down, and maybe after 7 or 8 minutes, a couple other men come up, and they're all kind of just looking up at you.
Does Connor gonna say anything? I look at him, he's not gonna do anything.
Connor is walking up the stairs to the helm. Right behind you, he says, alright, men. Look here, I don't really care for niceties, and I really couldn't care less about who you really are. What does matter? You're his.
Just kind of nod.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
That's right, bitch.
Obviously, you all know what you're going to do once you get to Dark Scar Port. You know what's on this boat, and you know what needs to get there. If for any reason you fuck up,
You're a dead motherfucker.
Yeah, no, we'll take care of him. Don't worry about it. Oh, we're gonna need some extra rope, by the way. Bring that up here.
Viking style is good. Alright. See you in a month. Walks off the boat.
Yeah, we're a bit of a ways away from Dark Side Port.
That's
We're gonna
alright.
sail like around.
Oh, but as he's walking like down the little board, he turns around and he says, "Oh, by the way, The ship is made for cargo, but it has some defenses.
Oh, we'll be okay.
Okay. He walks down the board, and he makes his way toward a man-o-war of a ship.
You know what I'm just thinking about? How I could just shoot through stone walls like nothing with a good Eldritch Blast. Just, we're sailing past a ship, wooden hull, poof, just start sinking them. I've done it. I've blown through stone walls like nothing. So it's just a good shot with my Eldritch Blast, and it doesn't fucking matter.
Cannons and Eldritch Blasts are all you really need
Yeah.
to effectively just
Plus, this
ruin-
crew knows the cannon crap, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if I start telling them to start,
Yeah,
defensive positions,
they'll be fine.
they'll take care.
So, horns are sounded, and from a distance, the man-o-war's flag kind of starts flying after it's been untied by someone in the crow's nest.
Okay, and they're still on deck.
And everybody's on deck. They're still looking at you, waiting for something. Wind's starting to pick up, and actually a bunch of clouds are starting to roll in. But it's still pretty sunny.
I'm gonna lean forward a little bit and say, well, I'm Elris. I think one or two of you already know that. This, my friend here, call him Spoons. You do something I don't like, he's gonna kick your ass. Do something I don't like even more, I'm gonna hang you from the posts. Now, this over here is our friendly cleric. You need somebody to talk to, maybe, pray a little bit. Come talk to this guy. He's
I'm
pretty
responsible for your final rites when you inevitably fuck up.
Nice. He's a pretty nice guy.
Yeah.
Most of them shiver.
So,
It's not cold outside.
I'm gonna go and slap. I'm gonna clap and say, "It's gonna be a fun trip. You work well, feed well, be well. Get to work."
They kind of, all right, and they start manning their posts. Oh, that looks scrumptious.
Jeez,
So you set off for Darkscar Port.
take a month.
On the map, you actually
My magical map that I kind of zoom out a little bit on.
you will be passing right through the Riddled Isles to
Hang on,
get.
wait, we're going that way? Right.
Yep.
Okay. So it's kind of my map. Take the magic map out, kind of fling my hand, zoom out a little
Unless
bit.
you
and
really
just watch.
want, it's basically the same thing. You're still wrapping all the way around on the right,
I mean-
or you're cutting through Portsmouth's canal.
I say we just go the planned route.
I definitely say because is it not faster to go from the coast here and around north?
But there might be a reason we're not. I'm saying we should go the planned route. Yeah, it's a long way, but there's probably a reason for it. I mean, I'm getting that Connor's not a dumb guy. I'm getting the feeling that he did this path for this reason. So I'm just gonna go with what's there.
You good? Is that hot?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So
That's way longer than a month to go through the Riddled Isles and shit.
Well, like ship, it's a fast ship.
It's a speedy boat.
Speedy frigate, interestingly.
Frigatti,
For daddy.
Fragate,
Am I a Perkinant?
Am I Pergin? How to burn Luigi board? So,
With
yeah.
Fire.
You guys set off, and yeah,
We're not even on the road, so it's
you're not even on the road
After
yet.
maybe about an hour, Lazarus is throwing up off the side.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's I accept that. That's fine. So
I set up a hammock up there in the helm. I'm kind of hanging out near the wheel.
So 5 days later, you're approaching what is the. I'm gonna say that your map also shows where you are
Dope.
as you're going.
As a watermelon.
No, I mean just as
Piece
like,
of candy.
ooh, piece of candy.
Maybe just a dot.
And you guys are approaching in between the Riddled Isles and the oh my goodness, the Fractured Coast.
Okay.
Um,
I'm gonna have that little. Go ahead.
So he decided to plan our route through the Bermuda Triangle.
Okay, and we've got that. There's a little kid here, right?
basically,
I'm gonna give him a telescope. Tell him to go in the nest, and that's his new place. That's his new place.
Okay.
He doesn't need to be working ropes.
he goes, "Aye, aye, Captain." He just starts climbing and all that bullshit. And yeah, I mean, obviously, the man of war is like next or behind you guys. You can
Yeah.
still see it, so they're right behind you.
Cool.
But clouds are starting to thicken in the sky. They're starting to get darker. The wind is starting to pick up even more. There's definitely a bit of a push as you're getting closer, passing one of the islands of the Riddled Isles between that and Fractured Coast.
So we're doing like lantern communication between the ships. We're doing,
Yeah, I was
like a
gonna, like-
lantern around and stuff.
I was gonna
Yeah.
like lantern
Yeah.
Morse coded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I say we do
Why-
that. Run
Why
the
are
green
we
flag
going through
and then
here?
yeah, green flag and caution question.
So, I mean, if you really want a lantern while you're going through here, the
Why
lantern
is this
will.
the path?
Honestly, so the lantern like shines back and it takes a
Shroud
second.
emote.
It's it takes a little bit to explain this, but basically, whoever's manning the lantern says that Connor says that even though this might be a little bit longer going the west route,
Just a little bit.
there
Less chance of the cargo being compromised, I'm sure.
Yeah. Believe it or not, there is a lot of different ships that basically guard the east region of Zynar's waters. Actually coming from, where is it? I can't read that actually. Sutton. So basically on Asmar, Sutton has a shit ton of basically like guard ships that just take all of that west and that east. Also guarding the Illusory Strait on the map. And there's, because going through the Riddled Isles is so dangerous, there's almost no guarded ships this route. Like none. But it's more dangerous.
Does it seem like a storm is coming? By the way, you said it's very cloudy.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to raise sails and
Okay.
oars.
Can I cast spell?
You shout that, and
Change weather.
they start raising the sails, opening.
Hoist the hoisted sails.
Hoist the
hoisted sails.
hoisted sails. Yes.
Yes.
Love
And then
tech theater.
Oars.
And then what? I'm sorry. What?
Oars.
Ah, yes.
Oars. Rowing oars. Because most ships have little ports where you can oar through.
So,
That way, wind won't fuck us up. Huh?
That's a
that's a galley thing. So, I mean, no,
we don't really have that.
Do we not have that?
no.
No, that's
Oh.
definitely for like a
Smaller.
ship.
Okay, well, then don't raise sails, I guess.
No, you can do it.
Well, I mean,
I'm sure you can oar a frigate,
But oh
but
my
it's
god,
really big.
yeah,
like,
it's big,
We
but
shouldn't
we've
also, we also shouldn't hoist the sails because if the winds just start fucking going all kinds of direction, it'll fuck us off course so bad.
yeah, but you see, if we had oars, they wouldn't. We'd be able to
But
compensate
you
easier
don't.
than if we had sails.
you
So
can
just-
do
just
whatever you want. Just tell me what you're doing.
Retcon that.
Retconning.
Okay, so we're just gonna continue, but I'm gonna go
Continue
mainsail
cautiously.
half. So we
Proceed
don't
with
get fucked.
caution.
So, wind is picking up and it's starting to rain.
Remember that
passing
hammock I
some-
mentioned before?
What?
Remember that hammock I mentioned before?
Yeah.
I'm gonna set that up above me, so
Okay.
I'm just not in the rain.
I'm below decks, continuing to puke.
Okay. The ship is starting to sway more and more with the wind picking up and the rain starting to pour. Just barreling onto the deck as
just-
all these men are just screaming and shouting, making sure everything's good.
I'm just holding onto the wheel, whistling happily. I love
And
sailing.
yeah, even in
Man, I've never sailed a ship before, ever in my life. But now we're going into the most dangerous storm ever.
Ellis has been traveling for 30 years. He's probably
He at
spent
least
around
knows
4
something.
years on a boat.
So,
Watching
lightning
someone
starts
drive a car
striking
12
into
years
the
is
water
insane.
around
Driving
you.
No, it's not. It's not. Lightning?
Lightning, thunder.
I respond with Eldritch Blast.
No, you don't Eldritch Blast the lightning. And
Spell magic.
it's a storm.
Zeus just falls. The clouds go away.
It's
Just
magic.
spell Zeus's fly spell.
Yeah, seriously.
He just fucking plummets and breaks his neck on some rocks.
No, he's falling from so high, he hit the water, acts like a concrete wall.
So
I think it'd be funnier if he just hit some rocks. And he was
Belly
just like,
flop, just crash.
Anyways,
Excited, like neck 90 degrees.
Just
so I actually need you to make.
Piloting checks.
I mean,
not very
God.
good. Shows his experience as a
Got
sailor.
it.
Holy
So-
fuck.
Yes, so the wind starts to push the ship way off to the right, and you cannot hold it, and you guys almost make a 90-degree turn as you're barreling straight into the fractured coast. I need you to make another check.
Oh my god, we're so fucked.
Can I use my different die? It's roll a 2
Yes,
and a
use
4.
a different die.
I'll take
That's
it. I'll
the
take
mistake.
it.
So as you're because now you turn to the right, the wind is like speeding you fucking fast, and you just take the fucking
Wait.
wheel and spin the shit.
We're getting close to a mountain, right? To like
Yeah,
a
like
rock.
the cliffs.
Spinning it, shove my foot through one of the bars so I'll hold it where it is.
And
Eldritch Blast goes 20 feet. That's 20 feet of movement.
You can't move me
can't push the
yourself.
land.
You can't push against the wind.
That'd be so fucking cool.
Yeah, I know, but so you're like
It's
just
not a
pulling the
blowback.
wheel to
Yeah,
the
it
left,
collides
and the
with-
ship, like you were almost next to the cliff and it's flying, and all the men are like,
We're gonna die.
and he fucking just barely, like the side of the ship scrapes against like a jut of the cliff.
Fire all the
And-
cannons in that direction.
That'll work.
Actually, or
That'll
do you
work.
want to do that?
Sure, let's do that.
You shout for the men to start firing cannons.
Well, they have to load them.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
they're
No,
not
but
ready.
they're already loaded. Until after the first shot.
I wouldn't think so.
No.
No.
So
No, I don't think.
So
I don't
you're,
think
you're
So
cannons-
trying
fire
to
port.
You're trying to pull yourself to the left, and the wind is kind of pushing you towards the cliff. And 15 minutes of just shouting and screaming and thunking, and then toom, 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 and the ship kind of keeps rocking to the left. I need you to make another check.
And then the cliff collapses on us.
Why am I
Plus
fucking up
what?
these rolls?
What is
Because you
Yeah.
don't know how to sail.
No! Like,
It's
I
because
haven't...
you don't know how to sail. The dice know the situation. Your character doesn't know how to sail. You're not
No.
good at it.
So
Yeah,
what'd you
I
get?
know. That would be, what, dexterity?
I would say probably athletics.
Piloting is wisdom.
Well,
I'm
it
just
would be,
making you do
it's a
shit.
do
flat
like
roll.
strength to like do that.
8?
That's fine. So you're still kind of pushing towards, and they're loading their next set of cannonballs. You hear the thunking and the screaming again, and then all of them just at once. The cliff is being just hit with a barrage of cannonballs, and the cliff is starting to fall down into the water, splashing up next to you guys.
What the fuck are we doing?
Living my dear boy, ha ha! Yeah, for, at some point through this, I got,
So
I
make
got a
another
pirate
check.
hat.
Make another check. Yeah, you just suddenly hold.
What the fuck? Can I...
So, shipwrecked.
So yeah, it pushes the front of the ship back into the cliff.
What is
Oh, shit.
this?
And I need you to
Oh,
make another
fuck.
check as they start shooting.
17. Actually, that'd be a 19. What up? Do I get my pro bonus?
Oh my goodness.
Do you have athletics?
I do.
Then yes.
Yes.
You said it was
Yeah.
athletics.
That'd be fucking 22. 22.
52. Okay.
I haven't been adding my athletic bonuses the entire time. My pro bonus, so that is because of athletics.
I wasn't
So
where you were adding any numbers.
what did you
to it.
get?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. What did you get?
That'd be a 22.
Nice. Okay, so you pull the ship away from the cliff. It has taken some pretty substantial damage to the front right, front port or starboard or whatever.
The right is
port.
port,
The right
yeah.
is port. Yeah. And so you start pulling off, and they fire another set of cannons that kind of throw you back to the left. The cliff is just crumbling into the sea, and the fucking rain is starting to pour more, lightning, thunder, and
I'm gonna look back to Spoon and say, well, I did say I wasn't very good at this.
you're you pass in between another island and more of the cliff, and you start to open into more water. You know.
Nope, left is port.
Left is port. Okay,
Yeah.
so
Really?
starboard.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what I thought.
So you open up right around into something a little open. There's another set of cliffs that there was this cliff, and it kind of cuts into more water, and then another cliff a little more close or closer to you on the left, and then even more to the left is another island. And fighting the wind and stuff for probably about another 4 hours. As the wind starts changing and forcing you forward, you start flying. I mean, flying. Every bump of wave, you're making air.
What?
Yes, because the
Alright,
waves
Such
are
a
fucking.
strong wind.
So the waves are very, very, very crested, and every time you fly up on one, you are gaining a little bit of air and crashing back in. Not too much, but just a little bit.
By the way, I'm acting like that was all planned. Like
Oh,
I'm sitting there, I'm
totally.
like, haha, I did it.
Then I need you to make another athletics check. Actually,
The boat spins
Lazarus, are you
down.
okay?
Yeah.
Are you
No.
Okay. 15.
okay?
In air quotes.
I'm below decks, so I'm not
So you're just-
threatened by much, but I'm unpleasant.
You're threatened
by
I'm gonna consider myself poisoned for this.
15.
Okay, nice. So you pull yourself into open waters, and you're passing the rest of the riddled isles as you hear 2 very loud horns blare. All of a sudden, something starts foaming to the left of you in the water. A huge section, and a fucking ram flies out of the water, and a ship flops onto the sea next to you.
Can I eat these fools?
Arrgh! He be
Go
the
ahead.
Flying Dutchman.
Critical. And that would be plus 8, so 22,
Okay.
and a 20. Natural 20.
21, 20.
21
So
and a natural 20.
you blast the starboard side of the ship, and it doesn't really seem to do anything. You see it kind of connect as it hits it, but nothing really happens.
A critical hit didn't do anything?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then you see flaps open up. 20 flaps open. And cannons push out.
Retract the sails.
And
Retract the sails.
another
Retract-
horn
Yeah.
blares.
Retract sails.
Retract
Pull
the
sails.
Pull sails.
Pull sails! Alright, man, go, go, go!
They just
They pull the sails, and the man of war behind you, Connor, they blare a horn.
I start twisting, showing my non-damaged side.
Uh-huh.
Open cannon ports.
We gotta.
Load.
They've got to load. Then, at that moment, you see and hear the delayed flashes and bursts of cannons as they start flying towards your ship.
Okay, so no sails until 19 for a check. I needed to check that turn, by the way.
Yeah.
And-
Okay, this is going to be interesting. So, they're coming up on you as they're firing. So, you fucking whip the bitch. And you go, fuck! And you start turning the fucking wheel. And you make a sharp left 90-degree turn. And all of the cannonballs fly right fucking past you, port side.
Drop sails.
Drop sails,
Mm-hmm.
We're going.
and
They're on our. They're on our left.
going this way.
Yes.
We were going here. We
Right.
went forward, stopped.
So-
and
No,
turned.
no,
So
no,
I'm
no,
gonna
no.
go behind them.
no.
No,
What
we
happened was
still have
You were in
momentum.
front of them.
you went in front of them, and now you missed everything, and they're still coming up on you.
And there,
Okay, well-
my
Can I
idea
keep
of
cracking?
suggesting that we pull sails is because they were coming up on next to us. Was
And
to
we would just
pull
stop.
sails and we would slow down because
Yeah.
they would be at full sails.
No, you're right. You're right. But see, I was thinking.
Like we wouldn't. You don't just stop. I mean, yeah,
I know.
But
You slow
slow.
down. It takes a second. See, now what I was thinking was they'd keep going and pass us. And we'd turn and go behind them and just blast their ass.
Oh no!
Yeah, I mean, I was just we just run behind the man of war, the thing that's just not like there to protect us.
Okay, well I'm gonna start doing that, but we need to drop sails for that.
So you're facing
So yeah, drop
perpendicular
Yeah.
to the ship as it's coming up, and you see
They're gonna ram us.
two
The person
fucking
in front of us will literally
two like machines clip out on both ends of the
chain
fuck,
balls at us
of
to
the
take out
the
masts.
ship that came out of the water, and
Boarding
you fucking see it fire 2 fucking hooks
Yeah.
at you.
Oh wait, I've got a thing.
I want to catch it.
It's a projectile.
It's a projectile. I want to catch it. I can catch it. I'm a monk.
It'll probably damage you.
And it will
Like,
probably still take you
Like,
wherever it's going.
when you catch a projectile, you reduce the damage.
Right, I know. I'm looking at it.
Okay.
How much damage is it gonna do, Julian?
How much health do you have?
The answer is more than that.
Hang on. How much health do you have? Just say maximum.
The 81.
It'll do more than half.
Really?
Yes.
Well, what is the total damage it'll do?
I
Because
can't tell
It's
you.
fired from a cannon.
deflect missiles is based because it reduces damage.
Yeah.
And if it goes down to 0,
It
well, I have
won't
53
go to
HP.
0.
No, it's been
Oh,
5
no.
days. You have full health. We've been
Yes,
down
even
5
so,
days.
you
Okay,
will
so
you will
yeah,
still
81.
Can I cast fly on the fucking boat?
Can I borrow that?
No.
We can.
Just fly the boat. No.
Is that the plot of Peter Pan?
Yeah, seriously. You
It
can
doesn't
try, but
matter
you
now.
will take substantial amounts of damage.
Try it.
There's
So as they're loading these, I run up to the top deck.
and
burst
you
through
just
the doors.
see me catching a chain.
Begin, like trying not to vomit. There's a ship.
I'm sitting there spinning a fucking wheel. Everyone's around. I go, I fucking know.
So, one of them fires Tate. I
I
guess you
don't,
can
I don't
roll
give
the-
a shit. I'm gonna catch it. I reduced the damage by 24.
Can you
Okay,
deflect
roll.
that bitch?
Roll to catch.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a dexterity.
Yeah,
Or is it wisdom? I don't know.
That'd be plus
it's
9.
dexterity.
So that'd be a 23.
It's a 23.
Okay,
Catch it.
so as the literal hook is flying towards the back end of the ship, Arthur literally starts running off to the side, jumps up,
And
grabs the fucking
smacks the bitch.
he kind of knocks it off course, and he flies with it into the water. Oh goodness gracious.
Yeah, I mean it was fired from a cannon.
Yeah.
It's like grabbing onto a moving train. It's gonna take you with it.
I don't have to make a check. I can just do it.
Okay, well you just did it then,
You just did it.
and that's what happened.
Hey, remember when I asked
Fall
for
in
extra?
the ocean?
Remember when I asked for extra rope up here?
That's 48 points of damage, so you take 24 points of damage then.
No problem.
Remember when I asked for extra rope up here?
Yeah.
And I got a powder bag because it's pretty fucking heavy. Tie a fucking rope to it, toss it to him, and say, "Throw it to Spoons."
That is kind of smart, I guess.
We're not moving very fast. Throw the rope out to Spoons.
Oh, the rope. Although, so I thought you were saying
No.
throw the heavy end to Spoons. I'm like, why would I
yes,
do that?
yes.
No, the light end.
You're not be able to throw it that far, unless you think you can.
Talk to me about how big you think this powder bag is.
Powder bag's like that big. It's not big.
Okay, I was thinking like a burlap potato
No.
sack.
You know,
No.
no, it's a shape,
I
it's the shape
was-
of a tin can.
Okay, before you guys were gonna like throw me shit to climb back on the ship, I was just gonna climb up the chain back. On
Yeah, because
the
it's
other
over
boat.
the ship. When
Man.
he can just do that.
You want to go to the other ship?
Sure, why not
You
go to
don't-
the other ship and get myself killed? I mean, that's
No. Okay. So a powder bag's about the size of a tin can. So
Please don't.
I tie that shit.
Don't
And I
die.
throw it to you. Say throw it to Spoons.
If there was any falling damage I was taking,
You hit the water hard.
how much falling damage was it?
You
That's
fell
part.
from 30 feet.
All right, so I negate 50 points of damage.
You're good. But you are caught under the waves that are very aggressive.
Are we rolling initiative to get this in order?
Yes.
All right, yeah,
12
10
What's my init?
plus dex.
plus dex.
Wow. That's
Plus
good.
one,
Good
so
for you.
11.
I got an 18.
Okay, so you really kind of go first.
Oh.
So you can toss it to Spoons just real quick, unless you just want to hold on to the helm.
Can I do both?
Yeah.
There's like a lock mechanism, right?
You can just quickly toss it.
Fucking lock, tie that bitch, swing it, and hurl it out.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
that sounds like a
it-
bonus and a major action.
It's hurled into the water near Spoons, and then the Man of War. As you guys are still like that, and the ship is kind of stopping and turning to try to kind of meet up with you.
We dropped sails already, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
I did order that.
Yes.
Fucking turning, moving.
So which way, left or right?
I need a physical representation of this.
That's what I'm saying. So you're here. They were firing their hooks, and they're now going this way to try
Okay.
to grab you.
They're gonna be on our starboard side, which is damaged.
Yes.
We don't have a choice. I'm gonna turn left, showing them our arse, and go forward.
So now you're gonna go back the other way.
Towards the ship that can actually fight. Yes.
Yes. Okay. Cool. So you start turning. Make another check. You're good. You're good. You fucking start turning it, and you open.
That's actually a 20.
You open the sails towards the Man of War. In the Man of War, all of its flaps are open. All 40 of its cannons on both sides are open, and it's flying towards the ship. And as it hits midway, it cuts its sails all the way down, and you hear as the fucking ghost ship is now turning back around.
So we passed the Man of War, right?
And the Man of War is coming up on the ghost ship or whatever, and it's setting its cannons. And the two start meeting as you're flying behind it.
They just blast.
And the Man of War, and the ship starts taking massive, just wood and steel, just blasting off of this water ship. And you hear like screeches and howls and different weird noises.
It's a werewolf ship.
Just splinters of stuff just flying into the water as their cannons start hitting the Man of War as well, and splintering its starboard side. Just fucking, and some cannonballs crack into one another and just fucking and splinter off and like hit
Shotgun.
deckhands and stuff. Yeah. As another horn blares, and another ship off like down further in the waters to the left flies another ship
Okay,
out of the water.
I'm gonna whip us around, and there's islands around us, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go around all the islands and go back to the destination. That dude can fight. We've got cargo. We gotta get somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That's what we're doing. That's where I'm going.
So as you're whipping around, make a check because this is kind of a tight. Oh, shit.
That would be that'd be
7.
an 8.
So as you're trying to whip around an island,
No,
there's
I
an-
get proficiency, right? That'd be 11.
No, you're not proficient.
I've
at
got
boats.
athletics.
that's true. So even still,
Alright.
you're whipping around the island to your right now, and there's an island to the left, and you fucking crash and bounce off of the island on the left and fucking land back into the water towards the destination again. The ship is taking a lot of fucking damage.
Hey, if we're still saleable, we're going home.
You're still fucking sailing, and the two ghost ships are now meeting on both sides of the Man of War. As you hear another horn blare from the Man of War, and then and just blasts
In both
fuck
directions.
tons of cannons just flying off of both sides. The ghost ship on the right splinters in half, and it starts sinking down. The other ship is sending more cannonballs into the other side of the Man of War, and it's taking some pretty substantial damage. But at that point, their hooks also blast into the Man of War and pull the two together. And then you see boarding on both sides as clashes and fucking you even hear like some sort of like loud abrupt like metallic burst as Connor jumps off the fucking the helm, the deck, and fucking just starts aiming something and blasting these creatures over and over again.
Get revolvers.
Flintlocks probably.
Oh, they have revolving flintlocks.
Yeah, but this is pre-revolver,
Yeah. And
I imagine.
Cannons.
so after a bit, you start. The wind is still blasting
Cannons were
you
before
forward,
revolvers.
and you start to lose view of the Man of War and the ship as like you just can't hear any clashes or
Okay,
anything.
So like, that was way more than 6 seconds.
Yeah.
I'm still in the water.
Yeah. So you were in the bathroom. I just kind of sped things up. You grab onto the powder thing, or you want to go onto the ship and drag with the ship.
Well,
I don't really care if you split the party.
considering how everything went there, they just went. So I'm gonna climb up onto the ship that I grabbed the chain of,
Mm-hmm.
and whenever they finally, connect the ships, I'm gonna jump onto the Man of War.
Okay, so that's happening. You guys are leaving. So
Oh,
Spoons has climbed onto the chain. You get onto the ship, and you see these like weird, like zombie-ish creatures start to fucking like run at you.
Mm-hmm.
I
Can you
mean,
get me onto the Man of War? Another man.
We're gone. You guys are
I
gone.
know,
You
but like,
fucking they
I didn't have this opportunity to do this before.
Right.
I might
what?
be able to. Give me a second.
What's up?
I mean, he can fly.
I can.
not 10
If I
minutes away.
can't. If I
Like,
can't
that was
get
10
him
minutes
fly,
of fucking action.
I can.
They're trying to like swing at you, and you just literally punch them into dust, basically just smacking the shit out of them. And you jump onto the Man of War as they cut the ties
Yeah, I
between
can.
the ship, and they shout and they go, 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 go. Sails fly open. Connor grabs you and fucking throws you back onto the ship. He says, "Get down!" And they start sailing off, and they have a couple like just kind of swivel cannons as they're blasting the actual like the mast of the ship, and kind of like chunking and holing the sail so they can't fucking reach. And now they're flying to try to catch up to you, full sail. There's bodies littered on the Man of War, and there's shit tons of bits of wood and stuff. And even one of its smaller masts are kind of like there's a massive crack in the wood. And Connor's just on the ground. His helmsman is still kind of steering towards the frigate. They're catching up to you pretty decent. As you are now wrapping kind of sort of around near Portsmouth. The winds fucking flew you guys. It was really fucking powerful wind. But for some reason, it didn't actually affect any humans. It just...
It's magical wind.
Yeah. And it's like, you are almost to Portsmouth. Like a day away. Now that the wind isn't fucking throwing you guys.
We traveled
crazy.
a month's distance in a few hours.
Just
We
by
were
going through...
halfway there. 5 days.
You
worth
did
of
5 days. You
Riddled
hit the Riddled Isles. The Riddled
It would have
Isles
been like another 5 days to Portsmouth.
gunshot you.
Jesus.
Gunshot you. So it did 4 days in what, like 4 hours.
I'm not complaining.
The clouds are still kind of there, but you can still see like the lightning and stuff, and kind of hear the roaring of the thunder, as you leave the Bermuda Triangle, the Riddled Isles, and sun starts to cut through the clouds. Wind dies, and the two ships are starting to meet up to one another. And you on the Man of War are reaching up to the frigate, and the same thing with the frigate. There's splinters and stuff, and it's badly done.
I
Both the
definitely
ships
want to
are-
have a conversation with what's his face at Connor at some point, because what the fuck.
I'm gonna be doing what I can to mend the sails. I've got a cantrip, so just slowly repairing them with magic.
I'm getting half the crew to do repairs that are possible.
Yeah, you can do a foot at a time. Is it a cantrip?
Yeah.
Okay, badass. So you're doing that. Are you still throwing up?
Now that we've
I-
slowed down,
And
Probably.
probably adrenaline as well at this
Probably
point,
got you
know.
over it.
yeah, it'll happen again once I calm down. I'm sure.
Yeah, but Connor just kind of is just sitting on the fucking just the main deck, not even like the. He's just sitting, and he looks up to you.
Alright, Connor. I understand that this is a longer route and is potentially safer, but I mean, we're just going to Darkscar Port in a trading vessel. Why did we have to take the long way around and go through such a place as the Riddled Isles? You know the stories about that place, Connor. People go there and don't come back. We're lucky we made it out.
Well, half of us.
My
I
idea,
do
by the way,
understand.
if necessary, if I need to get to the other ship, turn undead.
Why don't we just let this happen?
I know. I'm just telling you in hindsight.
Okay.
what we're gonna do.
He says, I didn't really expect that to happen. That's my fault. I'm sorry. Hell, I almost lost the fucking frigate. Almost ran aground on an island. He said he didn't know what he was doing, but shite. My heart is thumping like crazy. Yeah, Daddy.
It just makes me wonder, like, honestly, why didn't we take the East Trade route?
I thought there would be too many guard ships.
I feel like the guard ships would be helpful. I understand they might be under control of Geralt, but
No, they're not under control of Geralt. It's Sutton. They would have arrested us all.
for what? We're just traders.
They would have searched us. That's
and
mandatory.
and you're absolutely sure that they would have found something? You don't hide your shit?
Oh no, I hide my shit, but they would find it.
I don't know.
I don't think I'll be doing that one again, though.
I hope the fuck not. Otherwise, you're gonna lose way more than it's worth there. You're sending me to the Riddled Isles. I'd like to know next time before I'm already on the ship and there's no turning back. It would have been nice to know.
That I understand. I need me a drink.
And no fucking shit.
So, the clouds start to clear more. It's sunny. It's getting warmer. You're mending
The sail and the mast and the hull.
yeah.
I mean,
Fucking
at least I said
Can't fix the
Connor-
whole ship, but I'll
Connor.
keep them falling apart.
You're right there, holy man.
Please don't make me look down.
So, I'm terribly sorry about that.
you remember when you said we wouldn't really have to fight anything?
Perhaps.
Yeah,
You only said it'd be safer. I didn't say we wouldn't have to fight
So-
anything.
I think you really gotta work on your sarcasm or something, guy.
It's pretty inconspicuous.
Excuse me, but I don't think that's the word you were using.
Anyway,
Absolutely, my sarcasm is inconspicuous.
look, hey, your ship's fine-ish. It will get to the port, and then our business is
You're
done.
good.
Fine?
You're good.
You really think that was fine?
Don't worry, Captain. We'll buff out those scratches.
At least
You
I kept
can't.
it sailing.
Really, laddie, I don't think you can buff out this shit.
Well, at least I kept it sailing.
Captain Sailing. You ran into just about everything.
Didn't I warn you I wasn't very good at this?
Yes, you did.
Yeah, it wasn't until after the fact that he saw you needed to actually fucking pilot the ship that he really realized.
I let go of the wheel, take a step back. Go ahead.
Oh no. No, please.
What?
No.
I got the wheel again.
So,
No, Arthur would totally
Yeah,
take the wheel
He
and
totally,
spite your ass.
he totally would.
So,
You're like, alright, give me that fucking wheel.
and then fucking crash
I'm
into
sure
Star-
you know the
fucking crash into Darkstar Port.
Connor says,
Where's Valkyrie when you need him?
Yeah.
we'll be approaching Portsmouth in a day, just about. Get rest, holy man. Yeah, a word at some point, maybe.
Alright.
You didn't tell me you'd be seasick.
I've never been at sea.
Really?
You're kidding. I'm terribly sorry for that.
I mean, actually, last
I
time
mean,
we
he's a
crossed
man
the
who
strait, we
spent
were
all
kinda-
his life on and in the ground.
Well, actually, he wasn't alive for it, was he?
Is that supposed to be a metaphor?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Guess you could say he lived under a rock.
So,
For a minute.
a day out of Portsmouth.
Felt like 3 days.
I'm actually probably gonna cut it short because we've got some business to
Well,
attend
you
to.
say cut it short. Even we were still at the stopping time.
Really?
So,
Yeah, we're
it's,
within
it's
the
7 o'clock.
we're within the shooting range.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, oh my gosh.
Excellent.
Yeah. So,
Ship adventure.
you'll arrive at Portsmouth. It's not done, but yeah.
At least I kind of sailed it.
Sort of.
we made it. We made
Yes, you
it.
did.
You see, and like, I had some idea what to do.
Right. I got you.
Plus, half of that was just shitty rolls. Like, seriously, I rolled 4
You
twos.
fucking rammed into everything.
Okay. Well, the guy DM join.
Yeah. I feel sick to my stomach, actually. But I'm
You
good.
too?
Yeah.
Yeah. Something about. I think it was just the immersion of the game. I was feeling unpleasant for most of that ship adventure.
Yeah.
I liked it. Don't get me wrong.
But I feel sick too.
We didn't
Anyway.
level up, did we?
No.
No,
We're still 10?
We
Why
didn't
don't
kill
you-
No,
God
you guys
this
were
time.
11.
Oh, I didn't fucking level up.
Wow.
All right. Hey, thank you for DMing, Julian. Thanks for playing, y'all. Happy to have you here. And of course, thank you guys for sticking around and watching. We really do appreciate you. If you haven't already, check out our Discord, check out our YouTube. We also have a Twitter where you can find the maps and other, hey, we're going live messages. Beyond that, yes, again, thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next week. Should be Friday. Could be Saturday.
Could be Saturday.
We're talking about-
because
What?
me.
I didn't hear about this.
We'll announce that on Twitter.
We'll talk to you.
Yeah.
guys.
All right, cool.
All right, have a good day. Bye-bye.
Yep, bye-bye.